bro, this year was one of the most declining, disappointing years in hip-hop in years. Time moves fast, but culture moves just as fast. Another year gone. This is Damage Control year-end recap. A new edition on the screen. Amber Victoria.
Let God Sort Them Out. It was a breath of fresh air to listen to that. It made me want like another Jay-Z album. Do you listen to music or do you just skim through? That's a J line that sticks in my head.
When it comes to the decline, the Coles, the Drake, the Kendrick.
I feel like they've been carrying it for a long time.
This is the best way I can do it. Yeah. If Word came and shot at me, nigga, I'm finna. Even though we playing, Word, let's go, nigga. Yeah. Kendrick is Word, is J. Cole, nigga.
Right. Cole, we still waiting for the fall off. I think if the fall off drops, the year is different.
And looking back at the beat, seeing that Cole dropped out, I think speaks something, even if it's not being said.
Just last week, I went to my 10th funeral this year.
Shit. I was in a horrible car accident. Somebody hit me and knocked me into oncoming traffic 3 days before my birthday.
How do I manage my job, my 9-to-5 job, and then your aspirations? How do I combine those two and make sure that one, I don't give up on my dreams and I also take care of my responsibilities?
Robert Townsend recently said something and he was like, the day job is to fund what you got going on right now. He was like, the nighttime is when you come alive. He was like, he had a lot of odd in and out jobs, but he never let go of the dream.
I can't imagine living in the world without knowing God. And feeling like, come on. I'm just saying, because I would have way more like traumatic experiences, I feel like, in reactions to things if I didn't know God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a certain piece that I know for me as a Christian and as a believer that I think is present in a lot of believers that's really firm in their walk because the relationship they got with God and knowing like this isn't it. All right. Time moves fast, but culture moves just as fast. Another year gone. Another 12 months of music that raised us, moments that divided us, conversations that lived on our timelines and our group chats. This year wasn't just about what dropped. It was about what stuck, what moved us, what exposed us, what had everybody talking, even when nobody agreed. From albums that soundtracked our lives to viral moments that aged in real time to Hollywood headlines, internet chaos, and culture shifting moments right in front of us. This year gave us everything and took a few things too. Tonight, we're not here to be safe. We're here to be honest, to argue a little bit, but also learn and put a timestamp on a year we'll never get back. This is our end of the year recap. The wins, the losses, the moments that mattered, and the ones that should have stayed in the drafts. Welcome to Damage Control, where the damage is controlled. Feel good to be live back in the building, guys. How do we feel? How do we feel? How do we feel?
Oh, man.
Bro, I just put a sound effects in this look, and it sound like it blew the speech. Anyways, dog, we still back in the building, man. All right, man, we back in the building. What's poppin', man? It's your boy Word, back at it again on the Damage Control podcast, where the damage is controlled.
Where the damage is controlled, yeah!
Oh yeah, baby.
I missed it.
We are back after an entire year being off. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, that was playing psych. Anyways, who still says psych, right?
Did he say psych?
Who still says psych?
YouTubers.
Right.
Streamers.
Psych. All right. But yeah, man, we back, man. Feels good to be live back in the building, man. This is Damage Control year-end recap. Though we didn't travel this year with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But we'll come back at the end and, you know, hopefully you guys can either agree or disagree and, you know, get in the comments and let us know how you guys feel. But yeah, we are back, man, with the cast, the originals, the originators.
Yeah.
None other than Tina Carter. Show on my left. On my left, you know what I'm saying? I got Nick Moss still in that building on the right. You know what I'm saying? And a new addition on the screen, Amber Victoria. What do you actually go by? I mean,
Amber Victoria.
Okay, because I just threw that in there.
No, but you know.
All right, guys. Anyways, man, yeah, feels good to be live, man. How y'all feeling, man? I've been doing the talking for the last, 90 seconds, it feel. How's everything going with you guys thus far? How are we feeling today? Anybody want to take it off?
No, I was playing.
Yeah.
Everything is cool, man. We getting older.
Yeah, feels like it at least.
That's what I want to lead with.
Okay.
I think this is a moment of reflection when it comes to 30s,
Yeah.
Some of us have been in our 30s for a second. Me, for... just shoot
He
you.
always want to say.
Then wear that motherfucker.
Look, he
you know
said
what I'm saying?
You look older than us. He said a hit dog holler.
But look, no diss, no none of that. What I'm saying is, in this time, it's different when it comes to your 30s. You really have to just look back because your 20s, if you did it wrong, right, you definitely need to look back and make sure that you do your 30s differently. And that's what this is. This is what this is, man. It's just a moment of just rebuilding, restructuring, recalibrating, and that's where I'm at.
Yeah. If you didn't know, we actually are real people. Now you know. we just don't like to sit around and talk about entertainment. Yeah. That deviated quickly. Anyways, what's going on?
Sorry.
Yeah, man. What's going on with the lives of the women on damage control in here? What's going on with TC and Amber Victoria? How you guys are living lately?
Amber Victoria.
Yeah.
No, please go first.
Oh God, here we go. Let's ping pong. Let's ping pong, right? Bing bong.
I could go. This year has been a roller coaster. If I was to use just a simple phrase, I would say for me, roller coaster. As far as like grief, I have just last week I went to my 10th funeral this year.
Shit.
Wow.
My first one started with my cousin Sean at the beginning of the year, and the second one that probably hit me the hardest was my good friend and brother Gary. Rest in peace, Soto.
Rest in peace for sure.
Yeah.
This year, grief kicked my butt. I thought it kicked my butt in 2022 when my dad died, but this year I was like mostly everybody who passed, 8 out of the 10 were under 45.
That's nuts.
Under 45. So it gave me a new just insight on life that we don't have all the time that we think we have. So it's just like me as being, it kind of convicted me as far as like me being a creative and God giving me these gifts and me just thinking I can dilly-dally. That's what I call it lately when I want to procrastinate. Like, or just different things I want to start, not even just in a creative space, but things I want to do as far as the community and just different things like that. It made me think like, I'm 37. I just turned 37 in November. It made me realize this year, like time is moving quick. I remember graduating high school. I remember turning 21. I remember turning 30 and how big of a milestone that was to me. And it's just like now in 3 years, I'm about to hit that other milestone, 40. So I realized like time is like a speck, and God had to show me that again this year. But I'm grateful for it. It was a lot of tears I shed this year. It was a lot of times where it was not happy moments, but man, the moments that I had joy and was able to smile and be with my family, be with my friends, and to be creative, it made me appreciate it a whole lot more. So 2025 taught me to appreciate the little things again.
You on that.
So
I feel you on that.
yeah.
I feels that.
The little things.
Oh yeah, Cats is heavy in here today, baby.
It's the end of the year, man.
We Cats is heavy, boy. We just getting straight to the gospel, huh?
Mine ain't no better. Look how he looking. Mine ain't no better. It's literally, that's crazy that you said that because you took the words right out of my mouth. It's literally time. When I say my 3 days before my birthday, I was in a horrible car accident.
Yeah.
Somebody hit me and knocked me into oncoming traffic.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When was it?
3 days before my birthday. Tell me my
August.
birthday. I'm just playing.
I don't know it.
I'm just
Yeah, what's really going on?
August.
I love that. Yeah, a nigga probably,
August 30th.
a nigga probably said, I don't know your birthday. Why should I?
I love it. He is crazy. But it was the same idea basically of like time, because I think we operate, a lot of us operate out of believing that we have time that we don't. Nothing is promised. Like what you say about Soto, like it kind of hit me with Soto, but because that's not like a direct impact to me, even though it may hit me in a moment, I can get past that and then forget again.
Yeah.
So God had to hit me directly for him to be like, girl, you wasted too much time. You spend too much of your time in these places. It's like you don't value it. I gave you this and you're wasting it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, that's good. That's deep. I'm glad you are here with us.
I know. Glory to God.
I am too.
That's all glory to God.
Hold on. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you flip? Like, I'm serious. Like, what happened?
No, the car almost flipped. Whatever reason, it didn't. But I got hit. I blacked out, and when I opened my eyes, I could see myself like this.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I blacked out again, and when I opened my eyes again, I wasn't flipped over, but I was in oncoming traffic.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's grace.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'm okay. But thank you.
Yeah, man. I guess in short, if we had to describe years, you know, our years in just one word, you know what I'm saying? How's my year been? Is that what you asked?
All that money.
Oh, this is crazy. Niggas are nuts. How was the year? The year was it was a solid year. It was a year where I was a bit it was like indifferent for me. Like a lot of great things, but also a lot of things where you trying to like, I guess, see what the pull away and the takeaway is, and it's not clear. So great things were clear, but some of the things that you wanted to see, like I guess like futuristic wise or what was to come were unclear. And so with that, it kind of had me in a spot where I'm like trying to trust the Lord, but then also trying to, you know, pray, and prayers sometimes not seeming to be answered and leaving me in a place where it's like, you know, I got to make decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I felt like I had to make executive decisions. Mm-hmm. And with that, it's like you feel like something's always at risk, either for the better or for the worse. Yeah. So I guess all in all, I'm in a good spot though, like mentally. I think emotionally, I'm in a pretty good spot. I've had a lot of, I guess, times of sitting and really being examined by myself, and then also people to hold me accountable too. So I think overall, man, it's been good. It's been solid, but it's also been like, bro, I didn't see me in some of the weakest moments this year, probably the weakest I've seen in my entire existence, but also some of the strongest. Wow. That's good. And I think it's been a balance between those two worlds, and trying to go into 2026 just with more of a, I don't think mastering that is the goal, but I guess a certain poise in that, a certain peace I can find in that, and not being rattled. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question, bro?
Yeah.
So when you have to deal with, when you, you know, it's interesting, bro. Yeah, I love women. I love you women specifically, for real. But as a black man, having to deal with like just being stoic, you know what I'm saying, and in certain environments, like you said, making these decisions that you have to make, bro.
Yeah.
And dealing with your ups and downs, bro. How do we navigate as black men, bro? This is huge for me, bro. How do we navigate as black men in this current climate, bro? What would you tell like people that are in your shoes or not even in your shoes, how to deal, bro? Like, how do you deal with it all that you are kind of like handling and juggling?
I think the best way is surrounding yourself in a space. I hate to use the cliche word safe, but that is healthy for your thinking to kind of help think through those things. And I would say mainly like spaces that's, you know, somewhat of akin to like mentorship, spaces like that. Spaces like the space I invite you to, like Man Cave, something like that. Awesome. And really having that relationship with either dudes that have been through similar paths that you are in right now and can kind of give you a foreshadowing of what's to come and how to handle that. Or, if you're not a believer, having a relationship with God and getting into the word, you know what I'm saying? Like that seems very vague and easier said than done. But, you know, I think people being met with a foundation that's built on religion, or me specifically Christianity, that is like the root for everything for me, the foundation for everything. I can't imagine living in the world without knowing God and feeling like, come on. I'm just saying, because it sounds crazy because I guess I was brought up in a church household, Christian household. So I was apart from a God at a short period of time as a kid, but I was saved early on, and from there, you know, it's always kind of been this is my compass, and this is kind of what I'm using for my foundation as well. And so it's really hard to relate people without that, but I've met so many people with that story. I now just know how that is for them, and it's got to be a beast because I just wouldn't know necessarily what am I measuring life up against. Or kind of, you know what I mean? Like it would just be, I would be kind of like my own author and finisher, which is crazy. Because as a human, knowing how you can get sick, like even like whenever I feel sick, like meaning like physically, like I got a cold, whatever. Like that will like for me, I would be super like humbled without having a relationship with God and thinking like, oh, I'm the end all be all of this. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't find peace in it. I would be like, man, if I died, then it would just be like, man, the world would be. I would have way more like traumatic experiences. I feel like in reactions to things if I didn't know God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a certain peace that I know for me as a Christian and as a believer that I think is present in a lot of believers that's really firm in their walk because the relationship they got with God and knowing like this isn't it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for the people that is, they living like it's it because they living it to the fullest, trying to get full off of this, which is empty at the end of the day. But yeah, I think that space is key. You know what I mean? That space of having like other men that can pour into you, have some type of mentorship, counsel, and then hopefully you can get a relationship with God. Yeah,
that's good. Yeah,
man.
That's awesome.
That's good.
I love
That's a great viewpoint.
Yeah, man. Whenever my chest is in this type of space where it's not breathing that much, I'm talking seriously.
Real talk, my nigga. Real talk,
It's
bro.
how nigga, this therapeutic type
He
of
said,
time,
I can't
bro.
imagine the world.
I mean, I just
don't
couldn't.
have belief in God.
Yeah, like it's just.
That was deep.
Cause you have moments even with being a believer that still like got you in a space that's dark and you like, man, and God and not having it at all is just, I can't imagine really. Yeah. But anyways, man, it feels like the damage has been controlled already this far.
Hey, that was an icebreaker though, and we broke the ice.
Finna be, baby, we broke the glaciers. we baby, the world is about to end. Yeah, man. Anyways, dog. Well, this is a podcast where we often talk mainly about music. My other podcast, I say, which is a place where we talk about music and sports, but we're not going to do that here. But, man, when we think about just, 2025.
Words of clarity, though, bro. Come on, man. Words of
Word of clarity. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Shameless plug. Shout it out.
So, the word of clarity. I mean, I'm not going to be all crazy with it. Cats know if they know if they don't. What's those guys'
Words and clarity, and then the DJ, I don't know his name.
It's Kenny Clarity.
Hey, shout out to
Kenny Clarity, man. Shout out my boy DJ Odero. Odero. Yeah. DJ O is what he go by. But yeah, man, them the
I'll be
homies.
wilding on there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. We touched some of this bag, but that bag that we just touched right there probably never got to that bag over there.
We had to reach in
side
that
of word.
Man, there's no easy segue to this music side of where we about to go now. But yeah, man, we talking about music 2025.
Yes.
It was man, I can't really even say it was a big year when I think about urban music, right? I don't know if that's a hot take to y'all, but for me, I feel like it was a really year that resembled something that I haven't seen in a while. Just when you think about like the success of hip hop, when you think about the charts, I'm not one to say that music is successful based upon how it's charting, but I think it is somewhat of an indicator on kind of like what the genre is looking like as a whole.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen a definitely drop off in that this year for sure.
Deep drop off in sales.
At one point, we had no records in the top 40 on the Billboard charts, top 100. And then even when you just look at the first weeks, like, I mean, I think the biggest week this year, first week, I think maybe was Drake. I could be wrong. And that was for Sexy Songs for You with him and Party Next Door. Not really a rap album. I think 21 Savage is scheduled to do 90K. You know what I mean?
That's it?
Yeah.
90K.
90K. I'm trying to even... I think it may have been somebody else that may have did something. But I can't really think. But anyways, man, how do we feel? Just like opening like immediate reactions. How do we even feel about music in 2025? Specifically rap and R&B, if we could stay there.
I'm a Billboard watcher. I still read Billboard.
Yeah.
Kendrick was in the top 10 almost the whole year.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the biggest tours of the year. This still was a big year for Kendrick. But me personally, man, Let God Sort Him Out by the Clips was an incredible album, which I think they will phase well in the award season. But man, to see those cats rapping the way that they are all these years later was incredible to see. So I think this was the year of the season MC, and I was glad to see Nas and Clips and a bunch of other guys. Even Chance the Rapper's. He's not that old, but Chance the Rapper's album was really good. Yes. It didn't get a whole lot of recognition, but for the people who actually took the time to listen, they gave it rave reviews.
What was the name? Yeah, somebody mentioned that album. Did you get to that?
I listened to like a couple of songs. Was he rapping? Yes. It's phenomenal. I just don't like the.
He was back like acid rap type of level, or just
not at all. Okay, he's in a different bag.
Somebody tried to approach me with that.
He's in a bag where he's literally very. He's detailed and descriptive in his art.
Okay.
Form, and you have to have an acute sense of hearing. Like you have to really dive in deep and listen to what he's saying in order to like appreciate it.
Gotcha.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so the sound just wasn't pleasing to my ears.
But you saying lyrically
it was
amazing.
Great.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Pen is amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
What did you? Yeah, because it sounded like you ready to get to that. What did you think about the album, baby?
But see,
and what was it called? See, that's one of the things that the fact that you can't remember album titles to me says something to me. But I'll let you go ahead.
Feel it.
I'm not talking about you particular. I'm saying in general.
No, yeah, I can.
You know what I mean?
Feel it. I was thinking about what Moss was just saying. I guess you were comparing it to acid rap. I don't know what that means. Like I've never listened to Chance the Rapper like prior to this. I just heard people talking about it, so I was open to checking it out. But I like more of what he's doing. Like I'm a person who likes to sit and listen to what people are saying. Yeah. So I did enjoy it. But if he comparing it to like maybe what he used, maybe to what it used to be, I don't have anything to compare it.
The funny nigga gave it. What did he give it?
What is it called? Starline. Yeah. See, what that mean?
What is that?
Starline. Look at his face.
Starline.
What is that?
Pause. Listen.
I have no idea what that is.
What did that mean?
Listen, and then we will understand.
Shit sounds ridiculous.
Listen, and then we will understand.
I like Chance.
Okay.
All right. So Starline is a festival that Vic Mensa and Chance the Rapper created a couple years ago in, I believe, in Ghana. So Vic Mensa has a lineage through Ghana, as in I think one of his parents are Ghanaian, whatever.
I think that's about it. Yeah.
Right. So what they did was, who inspired Chance the Rapper to go there was Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa invited him, say, "Hey, bro, I go down here with my family all the time. Come with me." And they were like, "Oh, let's throw a big festival," basically, essentially. And then that's what transpired. So Starline is the name of the festival, and then he just carried it into his album and called it Starline. Now, what the meaning is behind it, I'm not really sure, but my whole thing is, if you follow Chance the Rapper's discography, you will understand that through his trajectory of where he's going ups and downs, he's always evolved into this person that dives more into who we are as Black people and where we come from. That's his thing. That's his niche, right? But yeah, so basically what I was saying was he just is breaking down in more detail of what our experience is as Black people in that album. As far as when it comes to women going to, what's it called? Planned Parenthood. When it comes to abortion, when it comes to fatherhood, when it comes to being divorced, living how he, his experiences being famous and then falling off, how that looked for him. There was just a lot that he dived into, which I felt it was just extremely introspective. You know what I mean? And you can appreciate it if you listen to it, but again, sonically, it wasn't pleasing to my ears.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like boom bop. I say boom bop.
Boom bap music.
Boom bap.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I do like boom bap music. It's just his is just it's different.
It's a little
interesting. Yeah.
Eclectic. It is different.
Okay.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah, man. If we just take a look at like Rolling Stones, everybody, all these platforms come out with a top 25 or 50 albums of the year. I took a scroll through some of this stuff. This is Rolling Stones right here. You got, I guess they rank these off of like actual quality and not like sales or how big stuff was. Obviously, because Clips let them sort them out, didn't go crazy in the box or the charts the first week, but they got let guys sort them out. Number 1.
Yeah, critically acclaimed. Great album.
Yeah, I think. Didn't the Grammys come out already? Like the nominations? The nominations? I want to say they did. And they
did. Yeah. The Grammy nominations came out because Chris Brown and Kalani are nominated for Best R&B Song.
Yeah. So let guys sort of out of this too.
But keep going.
Yeah. So they got that there. Playboy Cardi, I Am Music or Music is number
No.
2. I didn't check that out.
No.
I've heard songs off of it. Earl Sweatshirt, Live, Laugh, Love.
He's dope, but I didn't listen to it.
Yeah. Jimmy Legacy, Black
the fuck
British
is that?
Music. Jim Legacy, Black British Music. Billy
Who the fuck
Woods.
is that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, I guess we gonna know now. Shout out to Billy Woods.
Mike.
Speaking to what he said earlier,
When he showed me that list, I sat there, I was sitting
it's
there.
like a big year.
Hey, I mean,
If
let me
these are the
just finish.
titles,
I'm
it's like
gonna
more
go
of
read
these
the top 10 and I'll continue.
Okay, so who we got at number 8?
Dave, the boy who played the harp. That's 7. I have no
you
clue
listen
who
to it,
that
bro?
is. No, I haven't even heard of that.
You know who Dave is?
Dave? No, who is that?
You don't know who Dave is?
I would probably have to see it. Who is that?
So he's an artist from the UK.
Okay.
Very, very. He's a lyricist.
Yeah.
Great at what he does, but no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little Sims, Lotus at number
Hey,
8.
forgive me, my boy.
Chi at Resting Bass. The cover looks crazy at number 9. Tyler, the Creator, Don't
Now,
Tap
you-
the
But
Glass.
you know what?
Hey, so
I
you
like
said-
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
I like him though.
But before that, so the reason I was just running through I went through a couple of these lists, and it was just like most of the time I'm saying, who are these people?
Yeah.
Right? I haven't listened to this stuff.
So I guess it's a new
pause
wave
real
of
quick.
people.
This nigga Word say, hey, year of the older MCs and rappers.
Yeah.
And for you to put Tyler the Creator in there.
Yeah, ChatGPT did that shit, nigga.
I sat there was like, what the fuck?
Chat did that
He
shit,
is
yeah.
one of the top niggas at rap right now.
Yeah, but that nigga kind of like he ain't like if you talking about niggas right now, like we talking about
but he been out a while.
like young boy. If young boy is the guy right now, they're in
He's been
different.
out for hell.
Young NBA young boy
I
got
know, but the
them.
nigga like only 23 or something.
He
like
got
21.
them young men. That concert here was
So how old is that nigga
out
Chat?
at the
I know
Enterprise.
Juju.
How's that nigga Tyler?
Tyler is, I think, 34.
Yeah, so I mean, if that's the niggas we talking about, them
We
two
should
different
be old
eras.
then, nigga.
Hey,
No!
hey,
No.
we ain't young niggas like them niggas no more. But the reason I was we not young niggas no more.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, you been calling us old for so long. Now welcome to being old.
Yeah, we definitely not young niggas like them, dog.
I'm there. Fuck it.
But
Yeah,
we're like,
old though.
I was going through these lists, bro, and I'm like, man, who is these cats? None of these records I'm sitting in barbershops talking about. I'm sitting in group chats with rap peers they not talking about. Like, none of that stuff. Like, I'm like, bro, this year was one of the most
Whack is weird. Whack is yours.
declining or like disappointing years in hip hop in years.
I don't think so.
Like, let's
Well,
Are
if
you
you're talking
just
about
talking
charts, if we're talking about
Sorry,
just
what
looking at
was your initial question?
what? Just immediate reaction
All
to
right, so
2025.
we were asking what was the reason why it's declining. I thought is what we were asking. Like why the reason why we haven't been charting the way we are, I think, is due to the K wave, right?
K-pop.
K wave. So K wave is basically when the market goes up and down. I'm just going layman terms.
talking about the
K
K-pop.
wave. Everything what comes up must come down, right? Like that's just how business is. You have your high moments. You have your low moments, right?
Oh yeah, pop went through it, rock went through it.
Right.
Yeah,
You get
they
what I'm
all
saying?
went through it. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in hip hop right now, what I think we are seeing and are witnessing is a place where the culture is shifting. Where the culture is sitting here saying, like, all right, nigga, what we normally do isn't working. One, because let's be real. When we go to concerts, who's more prominently like there? Who's there?
white people.
White people.
All right,
I think that hasn't changed.
here we're going.
That's always been that way.
So if we thinking about who's relating to it and who's tired of it, because think about it, and I'm gonna break it down even more in layman's terms.
I don't think white people ever be tired of black culture.
I never said that.
I'm just putting away. I'm just stroking broadly. Pause. That was crazy. That's why I was stuttering, bro.
I guess my mind is thinking about people like NBA YoungBoy.
Let's talk.
He
about
might not be visible on the charts like that, but my little cousins, they went and the Enterprise in St. Louis holds about 22,000 people. There wasn't a seat free in the house.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess it's a decline on the charts. But if you're looking at summer tours, there were tons of rappers on sold out tours, including people that range from Nelly, who's 51, to an NBA YoungBoy who's in his 20s.
Right.
So the concert sales aren't going down, but nobody's. But is it I don't know. I'm like, is it a streaming problem?
Right. But NBA YoungBoy to me is an anomaly. Right. Like, so what I'm saying by this is, let's go back to what the premise of this is. It's the charts. And the charts tell us directly what the culture is doing, what the culture is experiencing. Okay. It literally tells you the climate of where we're at. We're in the shift to where we're tired of bullshit.
Yeah.
So when you say the age or this is the year of the old niggas, we're listening to that. You get what I'm saying?
But I think it's great for them. It was. I wish.
I agree.
I don't know where let God Sort Them Out is at right now as far as sales, but it was a breath of fresh air to listen to that. It made me want like another Jay-Z album, like it. But go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Right.
Yeah, it made me want more of the real.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Do you listen to music or do you just skim through it? That's a J line that sticks in my head.
But you're saying it. So if we listen to let's break it down even more. So social media. I'm not on social media at all anymore like I used to.
I am.
At all.
Yeah.
But when I'm on it, I can tell that there's a paradigm shift.
Yes.
Right? The model is changing.
It is.
Where I'm starting to see we are waking up slowly, but it's happening, right?
Yeah.
And it's starting to reflect on the charts because if you understand what hip hop dominates, like where it dominates in is like who dominates within hip hop is who? Like
the people who
are
ain't
we more privy
teaching
to
us
sell to?
nothing.
Who's more involved in the hip hop culture? We would say who sets the trend
That's
of
right.
young people. And
Absolutely.
if we can see, let's say the trend of quarter zips. I wear quarter zips at work literally
Every day.
Yeah.
right? I'm seeing animes made of niggas explaining what higher powers are, what their intentions are, and how they're reacting to us wearing quarter zips and what that does to their business model.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Like, that's pretty diabolical if you really think about it. You would sit there and be like, all right, there's an agenda and these young niggas is waking up. So it shifts the dialogue and even the rap and the lyrics to what we want to hear. All right, bro, we killing each other. We tired of that.
So the recent thing with the Atlanta rappers, they started the hashtag thing F the streets on X. So you had multiple artists like G Herbo, 21 Savage, Meek Mill, even Future joined on. It was a bunch of them. But then you had people like Boosie that said, well, you can't talk about it at all no more. You got to be on this side or that side. Yeah. You can't be juggling both. Some people got mad at him. Some people agreed. Then you had people like Blueface come in and say, I love the streets.
Right.
Y'all lame. Y'all whack. So it's just like there is a few people think what the Atlanta rappers doing is some type of propaganda. They're trying to sell us something. But Pooh Shiesty, is that his name?
Yeah.
He said the streets traumatized. It was a traumatized. Like a traumatized from the streets that sell you this lie. But a lot of these men that are talking have either been in jail, have faced going to jail, have had friends die. Like when is enough? And I think a lot of people are tired of that same okie doke. First in the 90s, it was like that drug dealer rap. Now it's like the drug taking rap. And so many people have died either by overdose or have died literally by gunshot. So it's just like, where does it go from here? Because I see people waking up, but then you have people like Blueface who just want to identify.
I don't think he wants to identify.
What do you think is going on with him?
Blueface is one of them niggas that's the crabs in the barrel mentality. I think he's one of them niggas that got out the barrel and want the crabs to stay in the barrel. I think he's one of those guys that sit there and say, hey, bro, keep them distracted because the less that there are that are aware, the more that are aware gets to win.
That's interesting.
I don't think none of that stuff matters, though. One, I think that's a phase. F the streets hashtag, very trendy. If you know the nigga album name 21 Savage, it's called What Happened to the Streets. He did a 3-hour interview with Big Bang, which I love, very entertaining. But I don't like you have this. It's like one of those things when people subscribe to something and they run like they've been running for 10 years. Nah, I gotta see this. I gotta see 10 years from now if it's still F the streets. Also, I agree with the Boosie thing. You can't try to say F the streets, but then also manipulate people with your content is still all streets. And he'll be like, "Oh, that's cap." That's not genuine then to the fans.
Could that be? Could that be them talking about still the life that they used to live? Like, yes,
I think it can.
Can it be a balance? Them just talking about their testimony.
I agree, but now you haven't been living that life in so long. Talk about that now.
But it's not that simple.
Why not?
I'm gonna explain that. So in business, right? We only go what trends go. We only go where we see and project places to go. Like that's the smartest business person is the person that invests in future opportunities, right? So if I see something, if I can see and calculate on where things are going, I'm gonna place myself there before my competition does it.
Like with like stuff like AI and tech.
Say AI, yeah. But what I'm really getting to who we are.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
Let's say AI, right? So if I'm an investor, I'm gonna invest in certain AI techs because I know in the next 10 years it's gonna boom, right? I will look at the black community. So this guy said this on social media. He said, what would you tell? He said, what would you tell most black folks? He said, I would tell them to get life insurance. And then the nigga was like, why? He was like, bro, that will stop so much killing and so much black on black crime. So I sat there and I thought, I was like, oh my God, like it really would. Why would it stop it? First of all, if you understand the rate of black on black crime, you understand that will create so much generational wealth. If it creates so much generational wealth, those insurance companies are gonna have to pay out so much fucking money. Does that make sense? And then we are going to thrive. It's the same thing when it comes to where we're headed now. Once you become aware of something in the black community like we are now, I think within the next 5 to 10 years, like how we are more involved in tech, how we are more involved in stock. If you look at Africa, within the next 10 years, they are going to be, and this is not what this is about, but my whole thing is in the next 10 years, black people will be the most, when it comes to youth, right? Like we're going to be more prominent in that aspect. Like there's going to be more black youth than anything. That's a fact.
Other cultures been doing it for years.
But tying that back to the music combo.
The whole thing is right.
Yeah.
Tying it back to the music is if I see something and I'm a smart businessman, I'm going to make sure I invest in that same. Now we got niggas that linger on again like a Blueface or a Boosie that is more they want to hold on to an old way of living.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, they want to live on to something that's old and they don't want to let it go, which is I would say the next point of life is learning to let go because things consistently change.
That's right.
But this shit is changing, bro.
Yeah.
And we as black people who are holding on to an idea.
But do you think it's fair for somebody like Boosie to say, if you're saying F the streets, then your music content and substance shouldn't be...
Where you at?
You know what I'm saying?
What you just said. You just said that shit don't matter.
It don't.
I agree with you because I believe this. I believe in minding my own business and minding somebody else's expenses.
Oh yeah, I agree.
You get what I'm saying? Like I'm dead ass.
So are you asking more so?
But pay attention to the market, nigga.
I agree.
Right. So are you saying these people, like with the hashtag F the streets, are you saying these people are just doing this because it's trendy and they feel like this is going this way? But is it for some people, like what Boosie's speaking to, I guess, is don't treat it as a trend. Like if you really moving that way, move that way. Or do you think they just being trendy?
Because I do agree. So I agree with that people.
Because I think you can really be believing that you're changing.
The stock market. I mean, everybody hopped on to crypto. No, this is real. Everybody hopped on to
the viewers in this mug don't know nothing about crypto.
Listen,
guys.
Everybody hopped on to crypto in 2020. Like there was an influence that everybody said, hey, jump on this crypto.
Or
and
even
that crypto stock went
NFTs.
Or that's what I was gonna say, or even the art one.
Oh yeah.
And during that period of time, if you invested in it before motherfuckers was really jumping on that shit went up.
I got you.
They did well. They did well. But once everybody else jumped on it wasn't the same.
No, as far as the message of where our culture is going, our culture is tired. Our culture is understanding because technology and so much shit is showing us.
Doug. I really
another way of being able to.
We want more.
We do.
I don't know.
I see it.
As a people,
I'm not sitting here saying.
Explain. Give me this. Explain. And this is, I think somebody like this is really appropriate for. Explain the rise of somebody like a Charleston White.
Charleston White? Oh, Charleston White is just all right. I'm gonna break Charleston White
in the context of what you saying the culture's
I'm
tired.
gonna break Charleston White down with you.
Why
When you spoke to me, and you said what that question you asked me, you was talking about with open heart.
Yeah,
that shit hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I low key damn near choked. I was sitting there like, oh shit. Right? Now, when Charleston White talks to the culture, he makes the culture go, ugh.
Right.
Oh shit.
Are we talking about the same Charleston White I'm thinking of?
It's only one Charleston
It's
White.
only one, baby.
Girl.
You know the cat that's on podcast, he be talking crazy. He talk about King Vine. I don't even want to say this stuff. The stuff he say I can't even repeat, but he go crazy.
Charleston White that gets on say cheese. The Charleston White that is what we call Uncle Ruckus. Yeah. That Charleston White.
He got like he be doing pie with 6ix9ine.
I know exactly who y'all talking about. He had that crazy interview here with the guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do he be saying? Like, when you saying like he talking crazy, like what do you mean? Because I don't think he talking crazy.
He's talking logical.
But
I don't think he's
it's the delivery though. It's the nonsense.
I don't give a fuck.
You can't talk
for people that's slow.
Nah, man, you can't be saying F King Vine and F all this and F. Like, it's the way.
Listening.
I'm listening, bro. He explained
that you draw.
But he's explained how he's tried to present this stuff in a positive manner and it wasn't working. Nobody cared. And then he came back and said, I'm going to give them ignorance because that's what people want. I'm saying that because you were saying the culture is tired. I'm like, well, what? How can somebody like that in this era rise?
He's rising because the culture is tired, bro. He's literally rising because the culture.
That seems like a contradiction.
How?
Because if they were tired, then he wouldn't get that spotlight, would he? Right? In my estimation.
If they wasn't tired, he wouldn't get that spotlight. Exactly.
If they were tired, you're saying the culture's tired, right?
They're tired. That's why he got the spotlight.
So when you said they were tired, I thought you were saying they're tired of like toxic nonsense, like stuff that's speaking down on the culture.
He don't speak down on the culture. He speak down on thugs.
And that's hip hop though. You talking about fans?
Thugs is not hip hop, bro.
So the dudes that are being
hip hop is not thugs, my boy.
So if he's talking about somebody like a Dirt, right? What do you consider him?
But that's not necessarily just hip hop.
Let's walk through. I'm walking through the people he's attacked. Right? Okay. So I'm saying like these people he's attacked with words speaking down on them. Okay. Prominent people, a King Vine.
That are destroying, he feels.
An NBA young boy. Yeah. These are people that are being championed. And you're saying they're tired, but these people are being championed. If they're tired of the people they're championed, that doesn't correlate to what you're saying to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Who has he ever given a compliment?
No, everything he said. He gets both. And that's okay.
Who can you give me an example?
All right. He's placing himself beside 6ix9ine. How is he
placing himself?
Yes.
Beside 6ix9ine.
Like his brand, he's doing a lot of things with 6ix9ine, podcasts. He's doing 20 V1s with him, all this stuff. How is somebody like 6ix9ine viewed in hip hop in black culture?
It's totally different.
I'm saying you said they tired though, right?
Two different people.
Right, but I'm saying if he's placing himself next to somebody like that,
he can't because
he is though. Like, have you seen what I'm saying?
I do. I'm trying to explain it.
So if they're on the podcast, that's not placing your brand next to somebody. That's not a collab.
I remember the collabs that they do. All I'm saying is exactly what the message is.
I ain't following, bro. I ain't tracking.
These are two different.
Not tracking for me, bro.
I'm trying to break it down. So these are two different people, two different backgrounds, two different missions.
Correct, but they're coming together on the common ground.
Because nigga, sometimes you gotta do.
He consistently does this, bro. Like he says, "What can I go out here and find that'll get up under people's skin that'll boost me?"
I don't get the angle here. So, but my thing is this.
We can get off that. We ain't got no time to hear. We can get.
I think it's going down the wrong.
Yeah, we can get off that. What do you feel like the responsibility on like the caliber, the tier A guys when it comes to the decline, and it's for everybody.
Who do you consider?
I think it's about 3 guys: the Coles, the Drake, the Kendrick. What do you feel when it comes? Honestly, that's kind of where I go when I think about this whole thing. I think we just came out of the biggest war beef ever we've seen in hip hop, right? And I think that severed. I think that severed the industry in half.
It's exposed.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying a lot of big boy collaborations don't happen.
Yes.
Being the biggest catalyst for that is the light skinned boy from the 6, right? He's the guy that I feel is going to put his arm around everybody and give out something to the next hottest dude that's going to be a Block Boy JB. That may be a Jack Harlow. I mean, I'm just naming guys that's through the years you haven't foreseen being where they were, catch a hit, and then you get a record that's in the top 100 or top 40 for X amount of time. You know what I mean? Yes. And then you see Cole, he's just not present. We still waiting for the fall off. I think if the fall off drops something, the year is different. Yeah, for sure. The year is different.
I'm very interested in hearing what Cole got to say.
I would love. I would love if he drops surprise January. Out of the 3, he's the one I want to hear the most from right now.
Me too.
He's been the quietest. We've gotten projects from the other 2. I just think the other 2 affected a lot of what happened after that, and why you see kind of where things are. Like Drake is intentionally saying, like, I'm not gonna do, and well respected, like he probably shouldn't. I mean, he should learn. Like, he should have learned years ago, if you ask me, to move better, who he collab with, doing things a different way. That I don't foresee that happening where he's gonna be doing that a lot anymore. So wait, how do y'all feel about that though? Like, do you feel like it's a huge responsibility on them to keep it up, and if not, then who else should it follow?
I feel like they've been carrying it for a long time. Drake, Kendrick, Cole, and like I said, I've heard from Kendrick. Mm-hmm. I understand his stance. I've heard from Drake, but not to where I think he can dig deeper. You know what I'm saying? But Cole, I would really, really like to hear what he just have to say post-war. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like that beef, it was what it was when it was at the top. Then after a while, that beef got exhausting to me.
Oh, it's still exhausting.
It got exhausting.
I meant to ask, it was a question earlier in the icebreaker. It was like, what are we tired of talking about this year? That was my number 1. Yeah. I'm tired of talking about anything.
It's exhausting.
Drake and Kendrick, like in opposing of one another. That battle specifically, you know what I mean? It's still like new breakdowns of what happened in the beef. Every day coming out. Yeah, go ahead.
My top 10, I posted my Apple Music recap top 10. Yeah. They were number 4 and number 5.
Drake and
Has that never happened for you? Huh? Has that never happened for you?
They always are in my top 10, but never together. They were number 4 and number 5. And so I put it on my story. Huh?
Who was number 4?
He wanted to know which one was number 4.
Kendrick was, y'all know who my number 1 was, though, right?
Michael Jackson?
Of course. That's crazy. I just had to put that in real quick.
You just wanted to say it all the time.
But no, it was number 4 and number 5. So when I put it in my stories, people was like, oh, you can't have Kendrick and Drake. I said, I didn't make the list. Apple made it for me. But no matter the beef, the music, I still enjoy their music.
Yeah.
So it was like, according to my ears, without me even knowing, I didn't even care about the beef because they were still number 4 and number 5 in my top 10. And I feel like if Drake drop a real hit, because I think it was Joe Budden, and he could correct me if I'm wrong. He said the other day, just like everything that Drake is dropping is kind of just mid. He want him to just drop something, you know, and I feel like he has that in them, but I feel like he's going through something else internally. So I don't know if Drake could drop a hit tomorrow. I have 100% belief in Drake as a hit maker, that he could drop a hit tomorrow, but I think he has to really want to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about you over there, guys?
I'm interested or excited to listen to Cole, only similar to like what you were speaking about, like the paradigm shift. I think in looking back at the beef and seeing that Cole dropped out, I think speaks something, even if it's not being said.
Yeah.
So in the shift, I'm interested to hear when his album drops. I think it'll be more fitting to where the culture seems to be going and where it should be going. So I think him dropping out was wise, even if he didn't know it. in the shift, I think is going to be great for him.
Him dropping out was loud.
Yeah.
People don't think it was. They think a lot of things, they said a lot of things about him, but him dropping out of that was him speaking loudly to me as a fan of J. Cole. I'm a fan of all three, Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. And can't nobody tell me I can't be a fan of all three. You can go kick yourself in the butt. For sure. But anyway.
Was J. Cole in your top 5?
Huh?
Was J. Cole in your top 5?
He rounded out my top 15.
Okay.
He did.
God,
he did. He rounded out my top 15. But when I hear from Cole, I always listen.
Yeah.
That's an artist I really listen to. When he dropped, and I've explained this to y'all, I'm not the biggest fan of his beats. But what he has to say, I have to say that. His beats get a little boring to me sometimes.
That's how I felt about Chance.
Yeah. But as far as what he has to say, I do listen to J. Cole. I dissect the lyrics and the music. 100%. And he is an artist that I would love to hear from Jay-Z. And I would love to hear from J. Cole in 2026.
Yeah.
Drake is
the hit maker
character, right? My brother Julian, he says he's the best actor of all time.
I say the same thing.
Yeah.
I say the same thing.
He said his life is consistently on Broadway.
I love that. That's getting clear. I love that one.
He is a trained actor.
The man is a character.
He can never go out of character.
He can't.
He may be doing his biggest disservice by not being back on the big screen. Niggas bugging out.
I think you should do that ASAP.
The little shit he put in the Iceman rollouts, a couple ones where he's acting.
First of all, that skit that he did with Chris Brown a couple years back for the ESPYs.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
It was.
SNL special was amazing.
Yeah, he's funny.
Man,
he can act like it seems real. Like he is really Drake is funny in everything I've seen him as far as like acting, and he did his dramatic chops on Degrassi.
Man,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He can speak to a lot of he can speak to a lot, right?
Absolutely, when being biracial.
But I don't think the level that he's at financially, I don't think he is. He has an interesting position, and because you have to understand perspective, and that's my biggest thing right now in my season. What I'm learning is to put myself in somebody else's shoes. Seriously. If you look at Drake and you think from his perspective of everything he's been at the top for 15 plus years. Yeah. Right? Mixed guy that's Jewish. I mean, did he struggle? I'm sure he did. He had to take care of his mother. You know what I'm saying? And that's his life. You should never measure somebody else's traumatic experience versus yours.
Facts.
The feeling is the same.
It is.
Every time. That's all that you need to understand.
It is.
So therefore, once you understand that and you break down his lyrics of him having to challenge himself against his own people, because he is black, right? You know what I mean? It causes some type of walls. It causes so much to be built up to where he feels he needs to prove himself, right? So where he is now, where he thinks the people he is around is him, you know? And that within itself, it comes across for me corny, which is why I don't, as his last couple of projects that he's released, I can't relate to, because I can tell that you're not truly being who you are and you're not expressing what you truly feel within this situation and the climate of hip hop and within just your season of life that you're in. Now, Kendrick, he's very vulnerable in everything he says. He explains it very well. That's his strength. But with Kendrick, he sometimes can be too much into what he's saying when, nigga, you ain't really feeling that. You're not feeling what you're trying to, how you're coming across. You're not feeling that, you know? Why are you giving
Who's
this
not
nigga?
feeling it? He's not feeling
Kendrick's
it.
not feeling it.
Yeah, say more.
He's just being a voice, which is great. Being a voice is great, but you have to understand the way you're knocking Drake. You can't knock Drake for who he's been and why he's been it. We have to understand it, but that's just who I am. Me and how I break down and look at things, this is literally how I am, so I'm only speaking for me. J. Cole, how I'm perceiving everything. J. Cole sitting there like, nigga, I'm human as fuck. Y'all niggas tripping. I'm trying to live. I got my wife and my kids, right? And I'm going to sit back and chill while y'all niggas go through y'all little feud. And when this dies down and when the people need me, I'm going.
Yeah.
So why do you think J. Cole initially jumped in the beef and then jumped out?
Because he's human. I believe the pride kicked in, and he was sat there like, nigga, are you testing me? I do this shit all the time. I could do this shit with my brother. I could do this shit with you. I could do this shit with you. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna sit there and say, at the end of the day, I love the shit out you, and I don't mean to do it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel tested.
Yeah, I don't want us to have revisionist history or memory of Cole though. I mean, if you looked at the verses leading up to all of that, the nigga was asking for smoke on every verse.
Ooh.
Cole. You can't, I mean, he was, bro, at that time, people were saying it was like the best verse run since Wayne in 09. Like he was, if you go back to some of the stuff he did on that, the record he did with Bia, I think he did a record with,
oh my God.
he did a record, I want to say, was it one with G? He even did one with like Money Back. He was everywhere, bro.
Yeah, he was everywhere.
Every verse, that nigga was like, almost like baiting for what came like months down the lane to happen.
Right.
And so when it happened, I was like, yeah, bro.
Hold on, what do you mean? What do you mean? What happened?
Like the beef. Like where Kendrick seemingly shot it all of them. Shot at both of them.
Kendrick was doing what he's supposed to do.
Right. And so
he didn't know what was going on.
Who did it?
So Kendrick
Okay.
like, okay,
Right.
I perceived it. Kendrick sitting there like, y'all niggas saying this shit. Cole, you my nigga, but I don't know what the fuck going on because you with my enemy.
And that's enough.
Everybody.
That's enough.
Oh, no.
That's enough. It's enough, bro. By the laws
It's
of
really like that. You gotta be really like that.
bro.
Yeah.
So hear me out. Hear me out on
And
this.
Cole, that's why I'm saying, go back to the
Like,
verses, bro.
He stayed true.
We can't give him no pass
I'm
on
not
that.
giving him a pass.
You're giving him some type of grace.
There's no grace.
Then why
This
you
is what it is.
what are you
It is-
explaining away right now?
It is what it is what I'm explaining.
So, okay, how are you judging him entering a battle and
I'm
then
not judging anything. I'm only telling you what I
as a rap
perceive.
critic though, we have
I'm
to
not sitting
we
there like,
have
hey, you nigga, you whack. I'm sitting there saying, okay, I see your position, I see your position, and I see your position.
where do you have it at? It can't be just great
you
now.
Ask me this question.
Yeah.
Nick, how you would have handled it? Ask me that question.
Yeah, how would you
I'm
handle it?
fired off, nigga. Fuck
Okay.
is you talking about?
So
I'm
you
going
view
off.
him as he's cut from a cloth. He's cut from a cloth.
But I'm not-
That
I don't
you're
care.
not of the same.
Even-
because no, fuck no.
Right, okay.
But at the end of the day,
But Moss,
get his position.
but Moss,
I can get it, but I still gonna say it's weak though.
What's the point?
you would say you was ready to fire off.
Yes.
Kendrick and Drake
Even if
got.
I understand
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yes.
Kendrick and Drake
I
got
love
way
rap.
too personal. When you get to bringing in wives
I agree
and
with that.
kids
No.
and certain allegations,
I agree.
was you ready to go that far?
No, I agree with you.
Honestly though, bro,
Disagree.
the
But
fault.
see, I love
The sport of rap.
I'm gonna break it down.
Get on the mic.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna break it down
yeah.
so clean for you. Say if this is the best way I can do it.
Yeah.
If Word came and shot at me, just on some G shit like we be playing. Nigga, I'm finna.
Playing, baby.
Hey, even though we playing, Word, let's go, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? That's my nigga. Kendrick is Word is J. Cole nigga.
Right.
Fuck is you talking about? Man, you nigga, what you tuck your nuts for?
Yeah, that's weak. That's weak.
What the fuck you tuck your... I feel that way. But do I understand where he coming from?
Where J. Cole is coming from.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I definitely understand where J.
I
Cole
can't
is
fully
coming from.
understand anyway though. Like I need more.
See?
I need more elaboration from him though.
I see, and
It was kind of just. Yeah. It
Because
was
of how ugly it got. Look how ugly that got.
I wouldn't have made it
Look how
personal.
ugly Nicki
Fuck
and
that.
Cardi
If it's
got.
really
When you
rap,
start
nigga, we
bringing in
rapping. I'm
kids,
snapping.
But the animosity
What you
between
talking
I wouldn't foresee the animosity that existed between
wouldn't either.
Kendrick and Drake would be the same
wouldn't
between Kendrick and Cole. I don't believe that. Those are two separate battles. He ain't finna
They
battle
had
both of them
some
niggas like they
real
was one.
smoke with each other.
Yeah.
Snap on
And
this
honestly,
nigga, Cole, you
if
been
you-
talking all this shit.
If you go back to some of the earlier disses, like Kendrick was trying to not even go there with Drake. Drake is the one that misstepped in that stuff. He never learned from when he did it back on Pusha T battle. Like he misstepped in that, bringing up the wife in that.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go there? Well, let's bring in the kids, my
Let's
nigga.
bring in the kids.
You want to go there with my wife? Oh, you a pedophile? True
Which
or
is
not? Ruins
information
everything.
he allegedly got from Kanye, right? Pusha
Yeah.
T? Yeah.
Well, Drake confided in. I don't know who confides in Kanye. Yes, need to hear that. But
Yeah.
I'm telling
that's
you,
already bad
wild.
judgment by himself, bro.
I agree.
All right. Anyways, I've had many of people say "Folded" is one of the greatest songs of the last decade in the R&B genre. How do we feel? "Folded" by Kalani. If you want me to go first,
Yes.
I think it definitely is one of. I would give that, especially if you had the privilege to see the making of that song, right? The amount of layered vocals, stacks, And the vocal performance on that song, I think that's the most impressive thing for me is the performance. I think that format of the song, it may not be the most ear candy friendly for everybody because it feels like it's almost 3 songs in one, if you ask me. And I think that's a gift and a curse because it has like 3 climax moments. Even just the intro instrumental by itself is a moment.
Yeah.
And then you have, it's amazing.
That's beautiful.
Most songs that take about 60 seconds to come on before the first vocal come on, that song won't make it. You know what I mean? Like people attention spans won't even last that long. Yeah. So the instrumental coming on has to be already a huge impression and nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like 2 parts of the long as you and then you got another part in that, and it's another climax in there. So I feel like it definitely deserved to be nominated in the Grammys.
Shout out to Kalani.
It deserves to be in a conversation for one of the greatest songs of the decade. Can I give it singularly the best R&B song of the last 10 years?
10 years?
I don't know. The last decade.
No. For me, that's a no.
Say that?
But this record,
I've had many people that propose that.
Wow.
This song is one of the biggest songs, period, of 2025. If you're talking about, I go to karaoke, different little bar. I mean, when that record come on, you got women swaying, you got dudes that don't mind,
right?
With the work, because what it's talking about, come pick up your clothes, I'm gonna have them folded, right? So
yes,
she's pretty much done with dude, right?
Yeah,
right. But dudes don't mind this song for some reason.
No, I don't know if she's saying she done. If you say the door open and walk in and get the clothes, nigga, you know he not leaving. I don't know if she done.
Yeah, because I ain't folding nothing for you.
Baby,
come get it out and try yourself. If I'm done with you, baby.
You're not even folding a sandwich.
I'm on the porch. I'll have them nothing.
Triggering motherfuckers immediately.
No, I have to give it to Kalani. This is an easy, feel-good record. But if I say over the decade, for me personally, that's going to be a no. But definitely for this year, 2025, Kalani killed it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a no for me.
It's
her
a no for you.
vocals are always amazing. She's got one of the most beautiful voices.
I love her voice. It's amazing.
It is.
Very, very angelic.
Yeah.
Very.
Big record for her.
I love her. Yeah. I love her voice. Very angelic. Look, say it again with the camera.
First of all, Anna, can we get a little vocals right now? Can we get a little singing right now? Don't tell me no.
That was one of the stupidest moments I ever.
No, I didn't say. Amber has a great voice, y'all. Amber has a great voice. I wish she would sing for us right now.
I was gonna say, people call her like a student of Brandy, and you know people say Brandy.
Oh,
like
I think Brandy the vocal Bible.
Yeah,
that's me. That's my opinion. I grew up on Brandy. She's a student of
her. She's very talented vocally.
Yeah.
Any remarks from you? Don't matter about that R&B shit, huh?
But not necessarily because R&B is my favorite genre. Do I agree with it? No.
Gotcha.
But at the same time, have I been as present in present R&B?
Yeah.
Nah. But
what are some songs that come to mind like over the last 10 years we felt would be in that conversation?
Cause I feel like Bryson Tiller's discography is crazy.
2015 like that came out in 2015.
You consider him R&B?
You have to consider that song R&B.
Man, residuals for me, man. That's a fire record.
That's like saying Future is not hip hop.
Right, nuts. Anyways, what do you consider? Hold on, what do you consider Bryson Tiller did? Or don't at least the song don't. What do you consider that song as?
Oh yeah, I would consider that R&B.
Okay.
Yeah, he's singing. Okay. I don't think I just ever thought about that.
If we're talking about
where I would place him,
the technicality of his singing, and
who?
Bryson. People would try to disown that song from that regard. But if you're looking at the production and what he's talking about.
Singing. I don't think I ever tried
that nigga got bars and can sing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That first album was
You said, what was it? Oh, you said Residuals?
Yeah, Residuals for me, it brought out a certain emotion. I know a lot of people, what's the record he got with Bryson Tiller that blew up on TikTok?
Oh, it depends. Yeah.
It depends. I know that was a big record, but for me, Residuals, it is a sad record. And me and Amber did talk about this. That is a sad record, but I do feel like that record was just so amazing.
When they say folded, I think Residuals.
Huh?
When they say what?
Why did you feel it so
When people say
there's men that feel like I'm sorry, go ahead.
No.
Y'all
were talking first. Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, TC.
Go ahead, baby.
To answer your question, there are men who've expressed to me they wonder what I'm doing.
And that's what residual is about?
No, that is what it's about.
It's
bro.
about, he said.
It's about a motherfucker. I invested so much motherfucking energy into you, and then after I broke up with you, now
but they thought they invested
everything that I done worked for.
Hold on. They thought they invested all that in me, but they didn't invest nothing.
He did invest. If you sit here and deny that,
come on now. He ain't give you that money.
Who? I ain't never dated. I dated men that had money.
Stupid as ever.
Hold on, they have money now, but when I was with them, they didn't have no money. I always dated the guy with potential. I build them up.
You invested.
Be rich.
You invested in
who?
Acrimony with
No, I'm not like that. I would never.
Taraji P. Henson.
I would never.
That shit.
That's what that song reminded me.
Hey, but give me a quick breakdown of who do you think was valid in that? Or do you think her reaction was valid?
I don't think her reaction was valid at all.
Okay.
And I know a lot of women.
All right, let me test you out. Let me see if you're consistent. Oh, let me see if you're consistent. Can you understand? Since you've been an understanding man on this pod tonight.
No.
Is that all J. Cole? I understand.
Since you've been an understanding man on this pod tonight,
What does that
mean?
No, I took it back to his. I took it back to his J. Cole point. I took it back to his J. Cole point where he was like, he wouldn't do that, but he can understand. And then your whole thing was about, hold on, it was about perspective, putting yourself in somebody else's shoes.
Yes.
I mean, I can understand.
So at the end of the day, this is why I don't understand her.
Yeah.
It's because in the get-go, you allow time to be your be the factor of what was your downfall.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You truly didn't love and believe in your man because of time.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And that's literally the pivotal moment.
That's all it was.
And that's what distinguished why I didn't fuck with her.
Yeah.
It's because she chose to let go and another woman chose to believe. It's that simple.
That's tough.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
And then once
Is that easier said than done?
Hold on. And once the nigga is up,
He still came back.
bitch, you want to act up.
Hey, but he still came back and gave her. Yeah, man. I thought she should have been good after
Every real
that.
nigga would do that. No.
Every
real nigga would do that.
They would. Yeah, they would.
Now it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And he gave her more.
That was the key.
He gave her more.
It wasn't enough.
Adam and Eve. Next thing.
I need you to expound upon that.
We go, man. We go, man.
Shout out to Eve.
Shout out to Eve and Adam, man. That's the reason why we here. Shout out to them.
Adam, nigga.
No shout out to him. He was supposed to be watching his woman.
Man, that woman.
The man is first. The man is first. We went on the job.
I would throw.
Contradicting yourself.
I throw No Guidance in there as a song of one of the best of the last decades, R&B. No Guidance.
No Guidance.
I think Chris got about at least 3 candidates.
Chris is in there so many times. Yeah. We got
who else you got?
I like Leon Thomas.
Mutt.
Bruh, come on, cuz. But he's not like the last 10 years.
10 years. Folded just came out and that's already in that shit.
Who?
This song we talking about Folded just came out. That's already in there.
Same category too. Leon Thomas.
He is. He'll clean up something this year.
No. Pause for a second. Do I think Leon Thomas is deserving of where he is projected to go? Yes.
Yeah.
He is going to be.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves, you said.
But let's not get ahead of us.
Have you seen the new edition story? Real quick.
The last 10 years have dominated R&B.
Frank Ocean is,
Have you seen the new edition story? Real quick.
Go ahead.
Bobby Brown's voice in there that was played by that was his voice. Leon Thomas been working. Even though Woody McClain played Bobby Brown. Yeah, I'm just saying, Leon been working. We ain't gonna act like Leon ain't been working.
Leon he's been one of those guys.
I'm not against.
We had a question on here.
Do I like the Mutt song? No, but as far as him been working, I can't knock that.
I agree. Let's segue into the hottest R&B artists of 2025.
There we go.
Yeah, you see how they put on that hat right quick. Of course, Chris Brown.
My God,
this is blasphemous. Who was number 2 last? Who was number 1 last year? If this nigga wasn't
Chris Brown.
But who do you think it was?
Chris Brown.
I don't know who the hell he was talking about.
I'm sorry. Hottest tour.
Yeah.
Hottest R&B.
But he number 1 this year. We was talking about. It said last year he was number 2.
He is number 1.
Yeah, he number 1 this year. Okay. Chris Brown.
I was like, who is over?
Leon Thomas. There you go. He was number 6 the year before that.
What's
pretty impressive?
Kalani deserves
this year or
top 10 R&B artists of 2025.
Okay.
Kalani is so
1
beautiful.
Chris Brown, Leon Thomas 2, Kalani number 3. Giveon, okay.
I like him.
I like him. His
Givion's fire.
I didn't seek my teeth all the way into his
Party Next
album.
Door should have been
Party
number 3.
Next Door.
He should be like number 2,
Okay,
honestly.
so I'm not too familiar with
I give
Party
him
Next
3.
Door. What's one of his biggest
Leon
records?
Thomas is bigger than him right now.
Right now, Somebody Love Me with Drake.
No, what's one of his biggest records?
All time? I would say like a Persian Rugs.
Persian Rugs, for sure.
See,
he got like a bunch of side B deep cuts.
He does.
I have to look
Yeah.
him up.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Party.
Persian
Party
Rugs,
is-
Come and See Me.
Come and See Me is the one.
Come and see me.
He wrote
once.
Come and see me for
once. Yeah.
You'll never come to see. I didn't know
That's
that
him.
was his. I didn't
He
know
also
that was him.
wrote. He also
That song is
wrote
fire.
work for Rihanna. He's wrote his for all kinds of-
Wait.
So I mean, he's the guy when you feel like I don't know what I'm doing in the studio. Yeah, I mean, he's the second leg of Drizzy if you really
I
ask
agree.
me. Anyways,
Ty Dolla $ign. Where is he at?
SZA. Okay, she's the
SZA
person.
had a big. She was on the charts the whole freaking year.
Yeah, but something happened with SZA.
No,
What
I think
happened with this? She just didn't put out an album.
Bro, she put out this album that never stopped putting out. Bro, the album SOS was one album, right?
Yeah.
And then it just changed into 3 different versions of SOS.
She's been in the top 10 all
It was
year.
all kind of
I'm
stuff.
at that.
But bro, I don't know any outside of the original pack of SOS. I don't know any record that I really was attached to or anybody came in conversation. No, I'm talking about after that.
Oh, I mean, she ain't put out nothing.
No, I just
Kendrick
said
of R&B.
she had like 2 deluxe albums to that same
She
album.
has
bro.
the right to be. Who
I
says she
agree.
has
I
to
don't
throw out
disagree
stuff all the
with what
time?
you're
I come
saying.
from a time you could an album could last you 5 years.
Well, hold on now. We just got done saying Drizzy need to do X, Y, and Z. The nigga had more
never
hits than
said
everybody in
I never
entire
said
life,
that.
and we still expecting
I
him.
never said that.
No,
I'm just saying that is the
Who
demand.
said
The general pop
What? So hold on. That's
put out a hit. Joe Budden.
What is the
She
general
co-signed
population
it.
saying? Because
no, I didn't go.
What I
We
thought
need a
that-
hit. We
I
need a
said
hit
he
for
can
Drake.
put out a
He
hit.
haven't been the
can
same.
put out a
Word,
hit.
I want you to hear me.
Yeah.
I didn't say exactly what
I
Joe Budden
disagree
said.
with all.
I said if he could put out a hit tomorrow if he
can.
wanted to.
I think
That's
he
what
already
I said.
has. I just think the culture is, he's kind of like he's the LeBron James of the music.
Man, fuck out of here.
He's probably the greatest of all time. But
Of
this
what?
era of all time in his respective field, rap. Right?
rap, okay.
Yeah, greatest of all time. And we don't want to see that person, whoever is deemed that, dethroned, right? Same thing you can say for Jordan and MJ. I mean, Jordan and LeBron. But they still criticize Bron as if he ain't done nothing. Drake, he ain't done nothing, but these niggas killing everybody else around him. That's the same, same MO, same
You think
narrative.
so, bro?
Oh yeah, nigga. If you're talking about, look, let me give you a quick breakdown. Everybody that was drafted in LeBron's draft has already retired.
Fact.
In probably 7 draft classes after that, all have retired.
Fact.
He's outlasted everybody. He's still breaking records. He's still playing relevant championship basketball. So as Drake, still putting out hits, still on top. He's done everything historically, broken every record in rap.
Fact.
But hey, he's not the guy.
Can I say something
He
real
is
quick?
the guy, bro. Come on.
Dark Knight. Remember,
To me,
he said you could be the hero so long and then you eventually become the
the
villain.
villain. Yeah,
I really believe that thing. They try to do it to Beyonce every year.
yeah.
Try to turn her
She
into
seems to
something.
escape it every year.
Huh?
She seems to escape it every year.
Yeah, she does. Some people are good with it and some people are not. But I literally see when you're at the top so long, Eddie just talked about this in Being Eddie. He was number 1 for so long.
yeah.
He had one flop. They said his star had fallen.
What do we think about Beyonce in 2025? Like, how do we feel?
Well, I think she had the number 2 tour under Coldplay.
Yeah, but like I understand that. Like when you say something like that to me, that really don't mean nothing because I don't have conversations about Beyonce, right?
I do all the time.
Okay, and that's why I want to ask, like, where is Beyonce in y'all world? Because I don't really, and I like R&B. I'm an R&B head, right? I would say I'm an R&B head now in my grown age, right? And as I've been in this age of really appreciating R&B, I haven't had a lot of conversations around Beyonce as much as I expected I would, being that, would you say her home genre is R&B, or what would you place her?
No.
I would say her
What would
home,
her home genre?
home
you can't say
genre?
she doesn't have one though.
To me, her home genre is R&B.
Okay.
To me, as a Destiny Child fan, going all the way back, literally to when they was Girl Time,
Gotcha.
93.
Yeah,
okay?
real fan.
Yeah, okay. R&B. Literally, the record deal they got, they sung "I Want to Be Where You Were" by the Jackson 5. R&B record, right? So how they got on. So
Makes sense.
I think with her over time, she wanted to be genre bending. Okay, so you look at albums like Lemonade, Renaissance, even Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
It's her trying to say, hey, I've been singing these R&B records for a long time. I want to try something different.
Yeah.
But if you look at her album 4, when she want to put out an R&B record, Beyonce knows how to put out R&B records.
You don't really think there's really albums of R&B from her outside of that album, you're saying?
No, that's like the purest R&B album that I feel like I've ever heard from Beyonce. When you say her home, Destiny's Child is home is R&B. Okay. Beyonce's home as a solo
Dangerously in
artist.
Love is not an R&B driven record?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
All right.
But if I go to B-Day and she like doing all the go-go like DC stuff, I don't hear that.
But on B-Day, you hear
like,
resentment.
You do, but you name. Go ahead.
I'm just saying we talking.
I think she'll touch on R&B, but I don't look at her like a R&B singer. I don't.
For multiple albums, but I'm saying purist. Her home, in my opinion, is R&B.
Right, cause let's actually
that.
Right, because that was we know people grow beyond the genre that they may start in. Yeah. But I was saying if we had to give her a home, I would probably say it's what is this nigga laughing at? That nigga just smoked and lost his mind. Because when you just staring at a nigga when he's serious.
I'm so here, nigga. It's retarded.
What did I say, bro?
I said, as far as her being a purist, my nigga, you gotta really be honest. Where is she at?
Me?
Yes. Where is she at? Where is she at?
I don't know.
See, you got to give her something though.
Is she so all over that you can't place her there?
That's how I feel.
Unless you include Destiny's Child catalog.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
Because when you give her the Destiny Child's catalog, it should
especially the writings off the wall. I mean, that album is R&B gold.
Absolutely.
So look, man, look.
What's your
Yes.
He don't have nothing to say about her.
For about Beyonce, come on, my first concert ever, nigga, was Beyonce.
Wow, solo or Destiny Child?
Solo.
Wow.
Like hands down, that was my first.
What tour?
Right, what is this?
First concert I ever went to in 2009. You hella funny. 13.
Oh, the Miss Carter Real tour.
That was my first concert I've ever been to in my life.
Dome, where was she at?
Enterprise.
We were at the Enterprise. Mm-hmm. You know?
Wow, that says a lot.
It was amazing.
Her in the Enterprise right now would blow up.
I've seen Beyonce 4 times and I'm going again.
Mm-hmm. I teared off.
I've seen Beyonce once.
Really?
And it was a surprise. She was amazing. Sung my favorites. It was it was the best package of me even seeing her. It was at Kobe's Memorial.
Dang.
And she only sung 2 songs.
You went to LA?
And I went to LA. Yeah. She only sung, it was amazing. Yeah. She only sung 2 songs because I'm not the person to sit. I've heard people that go to Beyonce concerts, it's almost an all-day event. Hours of perform. I couldn't do it.
No opening acts, by the way.
That's nuts. But I don't need the 2 songs. She sung Halo and she sung some other song. And it was amazing. Didn't know she was gonna be there, and I loved it.
I thought she was amazing.
Yeah, man. But I just wanted this kind of, I don't have many conversations with Beyonce. I mean, of course not with Beyonce, but about Beyonce, and just kind of wanted to see like what's the general consensus around her amongst. I wouldn't call any of us probably beehivers, right? Like what is it? I know what it is inside of that club, but like amongst just the casuals. Yeah. So, anyways, man, because I'm going down this list, and it ain't no Beyonce on her as of now, but she's probably not making R&B music, so she's probably not.
No, she's doing the country right now.
Mariah the Scientist. All right, congratulations, just getting proposed to by Young Thug. How do you feel about that, guys? I mean, there's so much going on with that type of stuff.
Amber.
Hey, how did I do it, bro? I can't wait to see the playback on that, bro.
He was so scared to grab that. This is what's fucked up to me.
She's beautiful, by the way.
I was mad
She's
that he
so
didn't grab her ass the way I wanted him to. So when he was proposing, no, nigga, he pissed me off, actually, to be honest with you, about that specifically. Wow. Do I think it was time? Yes, she held him down, nigga, throughout the entire...
TC is ready to burst.
Look at that.
She is like, that nigga is hot garbage. Look at her, she ready.
He did what he felt he needed to do, and she said yes.
That's right. That's it.
Is that all that matters? Is that all that matters?
Absolutely.
I agree
That's
too.
it.
TC thoughts. What do we feel? How do we feel?
Mariah the Scientist. Which camera? Okay. You're beautiful, you're talented, you're smart, and you're worthy. Yeah. And I'm going to leave it there.
All right, pause. I want to ask you a question real quick.
The nigga paused 9 times.
Because when we say beautiful,
She is.
you're
Aesthetically to
talented,
me.
you're worthy, what does that mean?
No, I just wanted to tell her that. It has nothing to do
Why
with
are
nothing.
you saying that's it?
Huh?
Why do you say that's it?
Is that
Just felt the need
condescending?
to tell her that.
You think that's condescending?
I always think it's condescending.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
there's an
fine.
underlying meaning to
Yeah.
this shit.
Like
I just wanted to
it's almost
encourage
like
fellow
good
women.
luck to you.
No, condescending, which means beneath.
Right. I'm saying like her message
Whoa,
had
what?
an undertone of
Definitely an undertone of nigga.
It wasn't no
recognize who you
undertone.
are.
It's the real thing.
yeah.
I think she's a talented artist. I think she's beautiful, and I think she's worthy, and I want her to always
Yeah.
stay in that uplifted place.
Let's kick into gear even a little bit more.
Who, Bill?
Let's kick into gear a little bit more.
Oh.
I thought he said Gary.
Yeah, I did. I was like, son
Let's figure out how to
brother.
drift this motherfucker a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So look, this is
Oh,
my
no,
thing.
wait. Did you want me to? Congratulations on the
No,
engagement.
I really wanted you to really just dive more into what you were saying, because I feel like it's imperative that the audience understand what you are.
Can I really say what I wanna say?
saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
We
Let's
want you to.
let's be unhinged and unfiltered.
I feel like through a lot of all of this stuff, Mariah is the one who gets dragged,
yeah.
right? So in this moment, I wanted to take the time to tell her you're worthy and you're beautiful on your own, not attachment to nobody. Congratulations on the engagement. All of that beautiful stuff. But at the same time, I have seen this girl get dragged for everything that somebody else is doing that's connected to her. So I just want to let her know, outside of all of it, you yourself as a woman, you are beautiful. You have your own brand. You are talented. You are worthy. And that's what I wanted to say to her.
Yeah.
And I have no regrets behind what I said to her.
For sure.
Not one regret.
That's it. Anybody else?
No, I mean Mariah the Scientist. I think she deserves to be on this list. Back to the music. I'm pretty big admirer of somebody like a Mariah the Scientist. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying not to call myself a fan of anybody now. So, anyways, he's like, okay. Summer Walker. Woo! These two make sense right next to each other. Okay.
They do. I like Summer Walker.
You like Summer Walker?
I love Summer Walker. I love Mariah too.
Yeah, I do too.
Those are like my faves.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
I
women.
think Summer Walker gonna be Summer Walker though.
I think when it comes
She
to
gonna do good.
toxicity,
Summer Walker's at the top of the list.
oh man,
Don't even get me started on.
Yeah, we ain't got to dive deep on her. Pause.
I love to dive deep on Summer Walker.
Yeah, I'm not diving on that.
I will.
Oh no.
So
baby.
this is what I want to say. I'm not going to dive too far deep.
Yeah.
You know, it's all I'm trying to say is there is a part of the culture that she represents, and you have to respect it.
Called her a culprit.
Culprit.
You called her a culprit. She said,
Yes.
What part of
Culture,
the culture does
culture.
she represent?
Culture culprit. Yeah, there you go. Ooh,
I didn't want to.
kind of like that.
You don't want
She
to,
represents a lot of women. He's saying.
but he's saying a part of it. And what's the part?
Why do you want to know?
Right.
I'm just
Expound.
curious.
You just asked me to expound.
Yes.
the glorified.
I'm curious
What we doing here?
What you want to do? What you got?
I will expound.
because I feel like you wanted to, and Word said we not, but you want to. I'm
Right.
curious.
We trying to stay on time. Go ahead.
All right. So
What's
look,
a quick soliloquy?
This is my thing when it comes to Summer Walker. I think she is only telling her truth, and by you telling your truth, you know what I mean. You have to accept the reality of where we are currently at, based on who is able to relate. And if majority are able to relate, it tells us where the climate of the culture is. And that is all I need to say.
I agree. I hated her last
There you
stuff because
go.
I can't relate.
That's it.
Her last album. Yeah, what do y'all think about her musically right now? Where she sits?
I feel like when she put that mic out to the crowd on the Chris Brown tour, baby, they sung some word for word, so she connecting somewhere.
Yeah, she connected somewhere. She has. I haven't liked her since Over It. Still Over It was okay, but what is it now? Finally over
Finally
it.
over it. Yeah.
I'm finally over it. All right.
Shout out to someone
Hey, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Pick up your clothes.
Yo, this nigga is crazy.
Number 9, Raven Lene. Anybody familiar with her?
Yeah,
I am
Yes.
I believe Smino's.
What artist? Is she signed to him?
No, she's not signed to him. She just been working with him for a while.
Okay.
Shout out to her.
Love Me Not, Shoot Up the Charts,
Y'all better
debuting
than
at number
Smino.
81.
All right.
KWN, I'm surprised.
She's a phenomenal singer.
She isn't,
K1.
KWN, yes, you haven't earned that much credit in my book for me to know your name or how it's enunciated.
No, she puts out 2 songs that's decent.
And that's not enough for me to know how to enunciate your name.
Because her name is connected to Kalani. She dates Kalani.
Okay, nice.
Kalani or
I know one thing.
How do you
She
pronounce
sounds like
this lady's
she's
name?
K1.
K1.
I know one thing. K1. Is it K1?
K1.
K1.
Dude.
She sounds like she's a student of Tory Lanez.
Facts.
Dude.
Easily. I mean, it's some records I've heard by K1 that I was like,
Dude.
am I listening to Tory? You know what I'm saying? No shade, but
What
you
was
know.
this?
That's-
What was
that's the
Tory's
bro.
artist name?
Honestly, Tory should be in his top 10 behind. Hey, honestly, Tory should be in his top 10 even behind the bars, bro. Man, that's another pod. But anyways, what was your question?
What was
my nigga
Tory
got
Lane's
lots.
artist name
Who?
that y'all went to see in Chicago?
Oh, Melly.
Melly. Yeah, where is she at?
Pregnant now?
Oh wow.
Boo.
I'm not sure.
He said bye.
not a rapper or nobody we know.
Okay,
but
that's what's up.
yeah, pregnant, but she still is about to drop like some Winter Lost Files or something. So she's still working and dropping.
Because Winter Outkast
She is
was
gorgeous.
my
Melly is like
by her.
the what if.
She give me like a Girl Ninja Turtle vibe.
Nah, what the hell does that mean? Like her head or like
Her jaw.
this nigga crazy. I like Melly, man. What you mean?
I miss 7th Street.
What about the new? What about? Are we tired of like talking about all the? Before we exit this rap scene or the music, any artists that kind of stick out, like that we feel like will go next R&B or rap that we feel like could really make a step going into next year.
I really enjoy LMA.
LMA,
She rounded out my
Destin
top 10
Conrad.
for my Apple Music.
Destin Conrad. Okay,
yeah.
it's a good name. I like Destin.
Love LMA.
Dylan Sinclair.
Okay.
Dylan Sinclair. Okay,
It's pretty dope.
Nice,
Guy from
nice.
Canada.
got you.
He's half Asian, half black. Interesting perspective. I think
Blasian.
Bruh's Clue. I think Jordan Ward is solid. I think okay, what's this nigga name is, man?
Yeah.
R&B is what I've been diving into a lot. Who is that? It just said something to me. But I'm sorry.
Who is what?
Stop. I can't believe that. It's a person texting my phone.
No. But this other guy who I listen to a lot, his name is Ty Thomas. T.A. Thomas, who is dope, and one last guy, Lacan, and that's cool. That's it. Okay. Just some R&B singers that I feel like
They all R&B heads.
all
what's up.
R&B.
Yeah, man. Nice artists. Couple guys. Litz, Philly artists. Amari Ali, another Philly artist.
Okay.
Kari. He's tied to
That nigga sick.
Cardi-
He sound like Frank Ocean.
Yeah, Kari's amazing. Kari is, bro. If you see Kari, you like, bro, this guy. So much talent packed in this little guy right here. He's amazing. Yeah, I like those guys. Philly, man. The cats coming out of Philly, man, keep reminding me as to why I love Philly so much, bro. And I still haven't been to Philly yet.
Yes.
Gotta get over that, dog. All right, man. Let's get to some of these cultural moments.
All right, let's go.
Man, looking back at the box office, we got Sinners. Let's look and see where Sinner is actually rated at in the critics right now. It's been
Should be
super
between,
long.
80 and 100 for sure.
80 and 100. Okay, let's check it out.
Check it out.
I enjoyed the movie so much, but I've watched it 5 times now. And what I really enjoy
5
is the
times.
music.
Really?
Yeah, the music is so good.
Sinners is still sitting at 97% by Rotten Tomatoes. It's 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb. So yeah, it's still sitting really well. What do you feel about coming up in this award season? How do we feel? We feel like it'll take a
I want them to sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the categories that got in this from that this year? Is it just best picture, lead actor?
I know lead actor for Michael B. Jordan, but I feel like he deserves it. I feel like Michael B. Jordan, I defended him in our last podcast we did. Michael B. Jordan really showed with Sinners that he has a lot of range that people don't give him. And sometimes actors who are attractive get that flack. They do.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm about to say she had some heat back in the day, but the last couple movies has been a no for me. I'm sorry. J-Lo's beautiful. Yeah. She will always be beautiful.
Who talks about J-Lo? Yeah. J-Lo says she's unable to be loved.
But can I say the biggest thing I love though with Sinners? Me as a plus size black tall woman to see a plus size black tall woman be a lead, to have a sex scene that was honorable, not her being all slutted out or whatever like that, right? And just still be so important to the story. That was so inspiring for me. Was. So shout out to her. Her name, I hate it's leaving my head right now, but you inspired me to keep going, to keep fighting for lead roles. Yeah. Not supporting roles, but to me, you were a leader in this movie, and you inspired me to keep going. And I'm so glad that Ryan Coogler let this come to life, because plus size women always get the side characters, always trying to be super funny, always the bottomless pit. She was a star in this movie, and she shined. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah.
Real quick, Sinners.
This nigga don't like our schedule, do we?
Listen. Sinners, because I
he the one set the schedule.
I felt uncomfortable. What I felt about Sinners, I thought that it was a complete masterpiece. I felt that.
How many times you see it?
4 times.
Wow, I'm like the only person here only seen it once. Wow. In the worst conditions and still feel amazed by it, but just haven't.
I recommend watching it again, bro. One more time.
I just don't, and I'm a buff. I just haven't gotten. I don't know, bro. I'm going to watch it. It's not because I don't like it. I love it, but yeah, I'll get to it.
I seen it 4 times, and with that being said, I seen it 4 times. You definitely understand more of it when you watch it multiple times. Obviously. And what I got from it, was that these niggas put their brains to the motherfucking task.
Yeah, Ryan Coogler shot.
At that, man, I think they deserve everything that's coming.
Yeah. I agree, man. I hope this is one of those movies that definitely sweep when it comes to the Grammys, and they don't
Oscars.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Oscars. Yeah. Yep. When it comes to that, and they don't rob, because this is you don't get those opportunities like often. So when you got a movie that you feel like is deserving, you want to see the just do of it. We want to see a bit justice. So
what's the movie with Tiana Taylor and Leonardo DiCaprio?
One Thing after another.
One battle or something after another.
One battle or one thing after another.
I still have to watch that.
Same.
But I have heard so many great reviews from people that
and she has nominees.
Yeah, they're nominated.
As a co-star?
As I think a lead supporting actress, for actual Tiana Taylor. Yeah. Of course, Leo was gonna get the look easy, but I like to see that she was actually on them nominees too. So
he's such a fantastic actor, man.
Yeah, Leo is in probably my top 3, maybe, bro. No, not gonna hold you. He's probably in my top 3 easy for sure. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And that's not even Yeah, man. What do you how'd you like Sinners? Did you only see it once, or you seen it?
Yeah, I only saw it that one time we saw it.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it as well.
I was a believer in Michael B, but this one, like any reservations I had, this would silence any of that.
Y'all remember what I said about Michael B?
You was super skeptical. Yeah. You was like, we gonna see you.
I just didn't think his talent had risen to the bar of what I wanted him, like the standard of what I feel.
Like that Daniel Kaluuya.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think.
I missed him this year.
Did he do something this year?
If he did, I didn't see it.
I didn't see that.
I missed
Daniel didn't do shit.
He should have a crazy 2020.
I watched F1.
Damn, I heard he delivered. Damson?
Not Dan.
Damson is in that. Yeah.
I heard he delivered. Yeah,
he did great. Yeah. I like that movie.
I still gotta watch it. Yeah,
it was great.
Because Brad Pitt isn't nothing just to be next to without You don't care about Brad.
Yeah. It's
You
Brad.
don't care about Brad.
But at the end of the day,
Brad. He ain't Leo, but
the production
he's a name though.
Yeah. He is a name. And people gotta stop sleeping on him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Damson Idris.
Yep.
That nigga, he delivered. I feel like he has a bright future ahead of him.
He should, yeah. He should, man. I know when you drop those big boy blockbuster series of movies, it's like Trap Soul by Bryson.
I agree.
You live underneath that until you.
That was good. That was a good comparison.
But yeah, all right, still with the movies. Michael Jackson biopic breaks records. 116.2 views in 24 hours just off the trailer.
Yes.
Off the trailer.
Off the trailer alone, man. How do we feel about this? Yeah, let's start with the representative of Michael Jackson on the Damage Control podcast. How do we feel?
I have not been more excited for a movie in a long time. Of course, there's been a few biopics that I disagree with. I love Flex Alexander, but that one with Flex Alexander is one of the worst.
Yes.
But I have a lot of nostalgia for the original, the Jackson's American Dream that came out in 91, 92. Shout out to Jason Weaver, who played Michael as younger, and Willie Draper, rest in peace to him, who played Michael in his Thriller years. So this is the first movie I feel like they really put some money into. The same director, Anthony Fuqua, excuse me. He directed Training Day. I respect him as a director and a filmmaker. And I really feel like we have the right cast now. His nephew, Jafar Jackson, is playing him, which is Jermaine Jackson's son. So I'm really excited for this. His fan base, we call ourselves Moonwalkers. We're really excited for this. And we welcome any bystanders that want to come and join us watching the movie.
The jargon of fan groups are always hilarious.
We never had names, so we just really got a name a year ago. And he's
right. I was about to say, has that been around forever?
No, it wasn't popular to name your fan base back in the day. That's something that came later on. But
who do we accredit that to? The first fan group name, is it? I mean, I don't want to say Beehive.
Sure, you had Beehive. You had the Monsters, who was Lady Gaga. You had Nicki's fan base, the Barbs. You had
was it any? So that was pretty much a modern.
Yeah, the Believers. Justin Bieber. He had a big fan base. So it was quite a few people.
Felt like he might have been a start of it.
Oh, Team Breezy. We got to bring up Team Breezy.
Team Breezy.
They carry
Swifties.
Yeah, Swifties for sure. They carry him through a
Navy.
long time.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if we could pinpoint a time where maybe somebody was a little.
That's Rihanna's fan base. Huge fan base.
Yeah, that's huge.
Like off her movie.
I'm sorry?
Talking about that battleship?
No, that's just what they call it.
They've been calling it. Yeah.
They called her the Navy?
They called it her fan group.
That's
the Navy.
The most fireest fan base.
Yeah, it is a pretty dope name. Yeah. I just thought it was somebody that was maybe a little ahead of the curve that kind of did it before anybody else.
It's some people that probably have fan base names I just can't think of right now, so don't think you were left out.
Yeah. I think
all those
Ice Spice Chipmunks. Yeah, most of them were around the same time.
The turn of the millennium.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. B2K.
What they call them?
Fuck y'all while y'all laughing at. I was.
What they call them?
Fanatic.
What they call their fans?
We didn't have a name.
We didn't have a name.
We didn't have a name.
Shit, niggas saying we is crazy.
Yeah, I love B2K.
Year 2K, shit, nigga.
Y2K.
Y2K.
Yeah, year 2K is crazy.
We love some B2K. They got a big tour going on next week.
How everybody else feel about the movie? We are pulling up to the movie theater and checking it out
For Michael Jackson?
Yeah, the biopic.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
come on now.
Bro, do you gotta how early is the tickets going on sale? Or they already on sale?
They're trying to do silly stuff, putting it on sale in December and all that. I just really want this rollout to roll smoothly. And I want it to be great and them to focus on the story, because the Jackson's American Dream was about the Jackson family dynasty as a whole.
Yeah.
This is solely about Michael.
Got you. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be crazy that first night. A bunch of people dressing up. You got your costume ready yet?
I have an idea.
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
Listen, I'm not dressing.
You're not doing that?
No.
Yeah. I think they said the admission you have to.
No, that's not true.
Hey, bro, that one video of that Michael Jackson impersonator. It's a video of a Michael Jackson impersonator looking at another Michael Jackson impersonator as if he's the real Michael.
Yes.
And the goofball had the nerve to say, well, Mike, a person was like, well, Michael was a man of color. He was like, he was, but he wasn't black. I'm like, bye.
You gotta go. He should have been ousted out of the community immediately right there.
What was his answer?
Huh?
What was his answer? What else was he?
No, he said he wasn't black, but he was a man of color.
He wasn't black.
I think his name is Fabio.
The nigga we talking about that was the impersonator?
Fabio, I think.
Bro, you gotta. Have you seen the video I'm talking about, bro? No. Bro, it is one of the most.
He's literally standing there folding his arms.
How?
I'm like, how dare you?
How?
But I get it.
Committed to a belief.
He was black. Like some people just.
That's a black man. Yeah, absolutely.
But can you understand somebody being that like bought into the idea that they think they're the real thing, so they criticizing somebody else as if
that's mental illness.
Yeah, that's mental illness.
That's why I always say I'm the biggest normal Michael Jackson fan.
You know why I don't fuck with Michael Jackson? Because he didn't sit there and say, hey, bro, I'm dealing with this disease, bro.
Yes, he did. Black. Did you watch his Oprah interview in 1993? I'm not even finna do that. You don't even have the statistics to even talk about that. You haven't even watched the interview.
He was going off on it.
Yeah, he talked about his vitiligo. He talked about how he was a proud black American. So that's why I can't get his stuff with people. You haven't even watched the interviews. I can't with people.
Now look at her eyes, baby. It was about zero.
They speak on Michael and haven't even watched the footage.
But he went off about it.
He didn't go off about it. He spoke about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As long as he spoke about it. Because a lot of white people think that,
Who is that somebody that gets you?
I don't have anybody who gets me like in a tizzy like that.
It used to be Nicki Minaj, but it's not anymore.
The thing is, people assumed I was in a tizzy just because I would say what it was, but I've never.
Because you would battle and bite.
But I wouldn't battle. I would just say what it is. I don't feel the need to battle.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got anybody that gets you to that point?
Get me in a tizzy. These are just people.
Used to.
Yeah.
Just not anymore.
I agree. Yeah. I'm right there with you, man.
Okay.
I'm right there with you.
Anybody who get you in a tizzy?
No, I said I used to. I'm right there with him now. I would say somebody like a Drizzy.
Okay.
For sure, Drizzy. Now niggas don't even think I like Drizzy now.
Yeah.
Well, my group chat said, bro, who are you? I said, dog, I have a problem with Drake, the man, not the artist.
Yeah,
it's him, the man, the person away from the music, the way he moves, the character. That stuff, it's just like, come on, bro.
I swear.
All right, man, we not finna open these words.
Fuck that shit.
It's crazy, dog.
This shit crazy, because that's all I was saying, bro. But go ahead, I'm with you.
But yeah, outside of that, yeah. Like, I mean,
life is.
I would say Kobe. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's about. I'm not battling people over Kobe really no more. It's just like it is what it is or not. I think people get it though. So, but yeah, outside of that, it's nobody now. I try to not. Yeah, that whole I'm not a fan of anybody. I just I admire people a lot. Word to KP. Yeah, that's where that came from. Ever since he said that, I was like, that's literally my motto of how I appreciate people.
But as you get older, you stop admiring people so much.
You do.
Probably so. Yeah. So it's selective. There's only so many.
I don't admire nothing.
I would say, like I said, my biggest thing is a lot of different things with him are out there to be visible.
And who was that?
Michael? For Michael.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would say just bringing it back, it's like out there, but people just jump and say their opinion, which they can say their opinion, but I like things based in facts.
Yeah. Do the homework before
so
you
it's
start.
not a tizzy. It's like being based in facts. So
yeah, man. Another
hope I answered your question.
Huge cultural moment that we're still lived in. Diddy versus 50 versus everybody. Oh yeah, you can take us away on this. Cultural impact, fallout. Did you see the Diddy the Reckoning documentary? Let's start there.
Yeah, I watched it one day.
4 part?
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
Now you see everybody making their opinions about what's going on and how a 50 chose to approach it as far as like, hey, okay, as a black man, we shouldn't be putting another black man down, right?
Right, yep.
But at the same time, we were allowing ourselves, we're making ourselves privy to understanding what's going on in the industry that we have not at all experienced, right? And when it comes to being succumb to like a level of power that nobody ever, like most people would never be able to experience.
Yeah.
And how that could consume you and cause you to react in a certain way. That's how I looked at it, right?
Yep.
And when I look at 50 in competition, I get his point of view. But when it comes to Diddy, I look at it at 2 point of views. I look at it. Has anybody watched the Dave Chappelle?
I've seen snippets.
You talking about the special?
I saw the thing where he talked about.
I ain't seen it yet. I seen snippets. Yeah.
Or 2 days ago.
I seen the one where he said he went to his house.
Very interesting. I thought it was very interesting. So it was a point where Dave Chappelle sat there and said, "Hey, look, man, I have to let you guys know my biasness in this, and it's due to a fact that I had put on a show, and the first one I was attacked, and the first one to come to my defense was who?
Diddy.
It was Diddy. All right, we're gonna stop there, right there. Second piece is he sat there and said, now baby oil and having thousands of bottles of baby oil is very weird, but it is not a crime.
It's not.
All right. 2, 3. I'm not for this in any way, shape, or form. He definitely abused a woman, and we seen it visibly, right? And that shit was not up. It was not okay, but he was not on trial for that.
Right.
Facts.
All right. Okay, it's a fact. The fourth thing is he said that in the 1990s there was a part where people were being watched by the FBI. Okay. And their main focus, this was interesting to me. I'm just laying this out, and this is going to help explain everything I got to say. He said that we're specifically looking for the Notorious B.I.G., and they were looking at Sean Diddy Combs. Right? And
They were looking for him?
Like, that was what the entire formation was about. It was about targeting Diddy, because any black man with power puts on an alert. What the fuck is he trying to do? So I'm gonna start over again. Diddy was the person when Dave Chappelle was being targeted. The first person, not the security guards, but Diddy jumped in the way and said, "Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you trying to do?" Protected Dave Chappelle, $1 billion ass nigga.
Right.
We have to take that into account, and who the core nigga is. And when things hit the fan, are you still a fan?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
That's the stupidest
I
shit.
lied there. And I told about what nobody say.
That man been the stupidest line of all time, dog. Look at her.
Yo!
She ain't got no type of laugh. What's your response, girl? You lost something?
Nigga, listen. Are you still a fan? Yeah. And my nigga Diddy was still a fan. So that's my...
He also made jokes about when he went to Diddy's house.
I'm not for what a nigga's saying. I'm not against what a nigga's saying. I'm just laying out everything that is going on. And all I'm saying is because... Hey, at the end of the day, so I'm writing what I'm writing. You know what's going on. And in my book, there's this. I said it, but in this thing that's going on, I write specifically about this. Critical thinking is imperative. Thinking for yourself. There was a time where I asked my mama when I was 10 years old. I asked her. I said, "Hey, if God's so loving, why won't you forget the devil?" My mama snapped on me. Pushed me down, made me. I felt fear.
Yeah.
I felt fear. No bullshit. I felt fear, and I don't think that was healthy.
No.
I think it's okay for me to use what God has given me.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's what that whole special is about. Nigga, think. Put 2 and 2 together, and that's it.
Gotcha.
That's how I feel about it.
You talking about the Dave Chappelle special?
It just came out.
I'm talking about everything. When we talked about Diddy, what is my thoughts? My thought is, was it sick? For sure.
Yeah.
Do I think there's other powerful people that are not of color that are in position doing the same thing? Yes. And when they do
we know that for facts.
When we do these things,
Exactly.
no, we don't. But hey, what was he on trial for? Think about it. All right.
Exactly.
Well, is the baby Willa? Let's think about it. Let's just think. That's not always attack what we hear and see. Let's think. Let's think about it all.
Yeah, I mean, for me, if first of all, I seen the documentary, probably the best documentary from the Diddy shenanigans I've seen. Shout out to 50. I think he's amazing at doing those projects. 50's been almost flawless in any of those type of spaces for me. Yeah. If we talking about what he's on trial for and stuff like that, yeah, I mean, judging off the government system or the system, the courts and laws that we have, he wouldn't probably be convicted on a lot of those things. I'm just not the person to come running out the bat to go to bat for somebody that's morally against my own code wouldn't be seen as somebody I would want to be seen free.
It's not okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not okay. It's sick, like you said. So I'm still not going to be the person on the podcast even outlaying how you outlaying, like, I guess the technicalities. He isn't going to get, I'm not going to be the person to do that. Right? Like I literally live by a different book and different set of rules, right? That I would grade anybody on through that. And I'm just saying, yeah, he's not found guilty by the court of law, but he's guilty in just evil in many of ways that I don't think. And here's the thing. I don't want to cast judgment on somebody as if like that couldn't be me. I'm just saying, I don't want to cast judgment on somebody as if like what he did can't be me. The reality is it's not me right now, but if it was me, I would still put myself under the same type of judgment, same type of criticism, same type of response. I wouldn't come back to myself for that stuff like, hey bro, you get what you got. I think he was somebody that was probably so invincible in his mind, he never seen a day like that came would ever even come. I don't think he foreseen that stuff probably coming until it got serious to one degree. Before that, he was just getting a Lifetime Achievement Award on the Grammys. Was getting all kind of awards. It was like the red carpet was getting rolled out to for him.
He got the key to the city.
And honestly, when you look at that documentary, I mean, it seemed like he would just escape like the claws of tragedy for himself, but it was always like gripping somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else always got caught in the fire. I didn't even know that stuff that happened with that stampede that happened up at the concert, the celebrity game.
Oh,
happened.
91, 92.
Yeah, and that was like, I guess his coming out party to really even start him. Yeah. You know, that was kind of the start of it. But then if you follow the thread throughout the whole documentary, that narrative kind of existed in a lot of different situations. And so I'm just saying that because
I agree with
I'm just saying that because I just think he would.
I agree with what you're saying, though.
Yeah. I think he was trying to get like full ownership of the company that owns Ciroc.
I don't know.
And he was kind of moving in an aggressive way that was threatening towards them. This is kind of alleged. This is loosely being said. What I'm saying is now. But I believe he was like going at the higher ups beyond where his level is. And it's like, okay, well, it's time to make an example of you. That's what I've heard.
And if that's the case, then that makes sense. But if it's not the case, still, what is why? But at the end of the day, did he fuck up and did he put himself in a situation where he was vulnerable? Yeah. And where
but to be that, but to be that, the video of him being
aggressive, violent, nigga.
No. But before that, the denial of that ever happening, right? Before we seen the visual, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like at some point, Diddy was
Cassie put out her statement saying
like that never happened,
and then he got on camera and did a whole video.
Yeah, like the random none of this is true.
None of this is true. Video from the hotel came out.
That's the type I can't save you from that.
Like what are y'all saying?
Like that's another side of me that you're just blatantly lying about stuff now, bro. Like you knew this type of stuff.
Did he deny it once it was out? I don't know.
No, he denied it before. When she initially made the civil case,
nigga don't watch nothing.
He was literally he literally made a video look like he was sitting. I don't know what Ponte. I don't know Bali somewhere.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know where he was.
So
wait a minute, Moss. Let me set it up for you. So when she came out with the civil case, he said that this stuff basically wasn't true. Yeah. Then that hotel footage that we all saw came out. With her trying to get up, him kicking her back down. Her trying to get up, him kicking her back down. And then he did like an apology video. He did an apology video saying he was sorry about those things and he hate that happened and blah, 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 blah. So it's just like, was it a sorry because I got caught, or was it a genuine sorry, or was it a balance of both?
How did you feel?
That's left up to the judge. How did you feel? Because I want to go off what you said. Any of this?
I didn't see anything.
Any of this? Yeah, I mean, I felt like this. I mean, he's not trustworthy of anything at this point.
It's at the door.
I wouldn't be. That was nuts. He leaned into the mic to get louder. That was even nuts.
Excuse me.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, it just, whatever reservations that you didn't want to believe, Cassie, or whatever, like all that went out the window, and everything that you
seen what he did.
Yeah, what you seen, but then also the fact that this nigga was that straightforward on saying
enough is enough.
Yeah, he was
ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
Okay, that's what it was. He had a statement first.
He was disowning it as if like this isn't even possible.
That's what it was. Thanks, Am.
Like, brother, there's no consistency in this guy. He's anybody to anybody.
That's the statement, and then the video came after that. So then the video come out, and now he looking all well, maybe I did do this, and I was
then obviously he deserves what is going on. Now, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not disagreeing with that dumb stupidity. That's not my point in this. And
no, you talking much bigger than this.
I am talking bigger. But from what y'all saying, yeah, Diddy, that's where you at.
We just isolating this, but you just looking at the whole picture of what be going on.
Do we know? Yeah. Can I ask real quick? Does anybody know the beginning of the beef with him and 50 Cent, or where this even started?
The only thing I know, it goes back to the baby mom.
I ain't gonna lie. From
that's
what
the only thing I know.
learned and listened to in the book of 50 Cent and how he is, he's a man that understands business.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he feels it's better to be against somebody than with somebody because it gains more traction.
So it's not about Puffy asking him to go shopping. It's not about the baby 50 baby mama dealing with Diddy. You think it's something that's more strategic to him.
I do think it's strategic.
That's strategic.
Yeah, it's definitely strategic.
That's a good strategy.
I mean, he's
the beef strategy.
He's almost. The nigga said himself, if I wasn't me, bro, I wouldn't want to pick a fight with me. I would leave me alone. Yeah. That is the
50 Cent.
Well, he came out with How to Rob. Remember he went at all the rappers in that song?
Yeah.
So when you understand that the DSPs and streaming services is only paying us a certain amount, which is nothing, right? We get no yield, no return on investment. Literally. Like, what do you think that would be the next transition or the next phase in artistry?
When you talking about monetization, like how we going to get? Yeah. Man, honestly, dog, I still think it's still bare roots of building a community and you selling hard tickets. Like, I feel like if you want to be successful and live full time off of it, I don't think you necessarily even look like you don't make your biggest buck from selling music, like actual music. The publishing, if you own and all that stuff, you do. But as far as like the longevity and livelihood, I would say you got to go and sell tickets and actually tour and see people face to face, sell merch, like you can create something where it's kind of like a Patreon where you're selling your own products. Yeah. But that's more of an indie language I'm speaking right now. If you somebody that's do I believe in it?
Yeah.
I believe in it. My whole approach to anything is independence.
Okay.
When it comes to film, music, whatever, it's all about owning. And if I'm approached by something that, maybe it's a partner, we can work out something.
Right.
Similar to like what Nipsey did when he got approached by those people in the label, where he looked as if he were bigger than the independent, but his business was still independent.
Right.
That would be more so my motto and approach. But you talking to somebody that's 30 and over, knows the business.
Let's pause though.
What's that?
This is a nigga, y'all, DC, Damage Control, Word of Clarity, Word himself, 7,000+ subscribers.
What's the word?
This is a nigga that's really doing his thing. So what I want to ask to you is, what do you feel is the approach that any wannabe artist, right? And just creator, in the word that we dive in, bro, what would be their approach in order to captivate and also not only captivate, but also just be able to monetize, right? Like, what would be their approach? How do they really take advantage of this.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. You basically asking them because you know my type of approach is
I know this nigga
is an exception.
is officially truly doing what he gotta do.
Yeah. My approach isn't going to be the mass approach.
But there's still a formula though.
It is still a formula. I think you're going to have to put on more than one costume.
There we go.
You're going to have to be what is now just I'm finding out is you have to do everything. Like somebody like a girl like Hi My Name Is T. It's probably crazy. If you know her, you know her.
I love her.
Somebody like her is somebody that gets doing everything is what you have to do. Or let's take somebody like a DDG. He's somebody that came in through the gateway of YouTube.
Here you go.
Did rap because I think he actually probably liked doing music.
Yeah.
But YouTube for the longest was the one I was champion saying this is where you get your biggest bag. You get more loyal fans. You got subscribers. But then you have the ascension of like Twitch and Kick and all these other streaming services that said we're going to do the same thing, but you're going to actually do it live. You're going to get more instant monetization, gifts, and things of that nature where you're going to see that more instantaneously and faster. Mm-hmm. And so you don't have to go and shoot a vlog, edit it, put it up, and then watch people wait for people to watch it. You just turn on the camera, like I said right now. I literally can say we can go live right now.
Yeah.
People can chime in to us. We can talk, do this, but also talk to them. If they saying what we like, they're like, oh, I like that. Oh, I'm going to subscribe, and I'm also gift them. I'm also, do whatever else that is.
Super chats.
That is all forms of monetization, bro. And so, like, as an artist, if you're saying as an artist, you have to be willing to say, even if that's not my passion, I'm willing to do that just to get a little back to what I really love. Mm-hmm. Like DDG literally said this is some random person on live the other day. He was like, would you rather grab a little handful of cinnamon? He just said cinnamon crunch pieces, and that's the only thing you grab, and you only have that, or grab a full hand of cinnamon crunch pieces, or actually like a box, and you bring all that back, and then some of those pieces come back to what you still love. Meaning, like, you gotta do something what they want to see just to get them to what you really want them to see.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do something that's demanded. Like this, and I take with a grain of salt. I'm always being led off of what I love. That's where I'm at, because I'm not really looking for the end result. Most people, they're not gonna have that discipline or strictly love for what they love to say, I don't really care. Most people, they looking for the likes, the clicks, the person is popping to say, I want to be like them, and they compromise everything they love just to get whatever they think they really want. Yeah. And so they lose themselves in that. But if you can find a balance in that, and you want to still do what you love while also getting, I guess, the exposure that the other people are getting that you feel like you're not, you got to go over there and play with them a little bit to bring them back to where you really wanted to play.
I feel that, brother.
But a lot of people, if I'm talking to a pure musician, right? Somebody that's love music, this language out the gate, they're not going to receive right away. It's going to be like, bro, what are we talking? Most artists or creative people don't like their internet. If they really are creative people.
If they really are creative people.
Yeah, really creatives, they're not.
Where I hate it.
Bryson Tiller,
Bryson Tiller, all this
stuff. They don't like the fame. They just want to be artists. They just
I hate that I even brought them other people up. Not DDG, but somebody like a Tory Lanez got it before everybody got it. He got it before everybody got it.
Yeah.
Like the real life, like the quarantine radio. He understood it. Yeah. And he was made for it. Meaning, maybe that's why they really did what they did to this guy, because he was out of here, bro. He's out of here. And he denied a bunch of big corporations that want to work with him right before that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, but you got to be willing to say, I'm willing to take off the main hat I want to wear, put on this temporary hat and say, yeah, I got to do this. I may not love it, but you got to find some type of sanity that is still better than working a 9 to 5 that you totally don't love. You know what I mean?
And that's the piece. Perfect segue, bro. Yeah. That's the piece right there. Because before I moved back here a year and a half ago. And when I came back, I had nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
nothing. Yeah. I know that feeling, bro.
Yeah. So this was the two things that I learned. And just real quick. Was from what you're saying in the aspect of all good, but in the aspect of building a community is what I'm getting from this, right? Like you have to build a community in order to, you have to build your own world. You know what I'm saying? Layman terms. And that world has to be completely engulfed, super fans, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because I feel like I've experienced this. I've had no followers, but because of one, because of team. If that ain't the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? It's team. Second is because of you put the hard work in, making sure that you tap into every individual and you built that relationship, right? Yeah. That's how you get to what you were saying, them hard sales. But as I came back, bro, being in them 30s, because that's my message right now, because that's where I'm at, is them 30s. Like, where are you at in them 30s?
Them 30s, baby.
Like, what does them 30s mean?
Yeah.
Them 30s.
Them 30s.
Them 30s mean a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for me in them 30s, I learned to like, one, materialistic shit. Let's put this shit aside real quick. Okay, how do I manage everything that I have and I'm able to like acquire, right? So my job, my 9-to-5 job, right? However that looks, and then your aspirations. How do I combine those two and make sure that one, I don't give up on my dreams, and I also take care of my responsibilities?
Oh yeah.
Robert Townsend recently said something. Recently, he's a director from back in the day. Meteor Man, Hollywood Shuffle, a lot of movies. Baps, he directed all those movies, just to put some context. And he was like, the day job is to fund what you got going on right now. He was like, the nighttime is when you come alive. So he was just like, yes, sometimes in those seasons, he was like, he had a lot of odd in and out jobs, but he never let go of the dream.
I hear that.
He never let go of the dream. He never stopped working on his craft. And then when it came a time after Hollywood Shuffle, and then he had all these other opportunities come, like he also did the 5 Heartbeats as well, Robert Townsend. Yeah. Before he became this big name in cinema, he did work these ins and out jobs, but when he got home, he worked on his passion. He worked on his craft. And I think that's the big thing. And Delroy, I might be pronouncing his name wrong, but he was in Sinners. He recently just had a sit down with Denzel, and he was like, creatives or whatever you're trying to do outside of where you're working now, what you're doing now, do not stop.
Man.
And I think that's the thing that happens. We get so like, well, I got to do this right now, that we completely ignore our passion and the gift that God gave us. And I think that's the biggest misstep and disservice to us as God's children, to completely just toss what he told us to do or what he gave us for some stuff we got going on right now. Like he can't switch it in a millisecond. Yeah. So Robert Townsend blessed me the other day. He was like, keep doing the work. Because when the work is there and the time is to go, it's there.
And you'll be prepared.
And you're there.
Yeah. That's the worst thing to do.
Can't stop.
To get an opportunity and not be prepared, bro.
That's why I'm worried about you, though.
Yeah.
Like, y'all niggas ain't never stopped.
You can't stop. I mean, honestly, you would have to. You can't even pay me to stop. Probably you can't. It's just I can't. I'm wired that way.
Energy. I love that energy, bro.
Like you couldn't pay me. Like it's like my nature. You know what I mean? Just as strong as my fleshly, sinful nature. Like I would say, whatever that is, like to be in that creative lane, it's just as strong, bro. Like that's the best way to say it. Like that's literally the best way to say it. Like I couldn't pay myself to like get out of my fleshly sin at all, bro. Like I had to get saved from that, literally. Yeah. By somebody else dying. It's the only way. I mean, so like that's how big that is as well. Like you can't pay me to stop doing this creative journey and running after that purpose. Yeah. And that's why and you can't pay me to stop, but you can't really even pay me to do it either. Like there's no number for it. You know what I mean? Like that's that statement of like it's priceless, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing most of the things that I've done that became successful. I did for a long time that wasn't quote unquote successful, meaning like monetary. It wasn't much coming in. Right. You know what I mean? Like
it was successful.
It was successful in the end, long term to keep, you know what I mean? But that's why I say you gotta love, and I keep that as the compass of how I move, because when you start doing things for other reasons, you start doing anything.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is this guy said that I seen actually. No point of telling G, bro. He talked to this rich guy recently.
Yeah, he tried to look up there.
He said, bro, he gave the nigga a gym. He said, hey, bro, this is a gym I'm going to tell you. He said, do not chase passion. Yeah. He said, chase competence.
Yeah, I see that. I was a bit indifferent. That was a little tricky for me, though.
I agree with that.
That was a bit tricky.
I agree with that 1,000.
It was a bit tricky for me. I like what he was saying, but it was a bit tricky, though.
Why was it tricky?
Look, give me your context of competence first.
Competence.
Give me that first.
To me, competence is knowledge of what you want to do. Right? It's awareness of what world you want to go in.
Okay. I hear you. I hear you.
So for me, bro, that's literally, I say it in a song, bro. I say, hey, I don't chase purpose, I chase clarity.
That's right.
That's what I chase, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's my whole entire vision is truth.
Got you.
That's all I give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about nothing else but truth and clarity. Because what the fuck am I moving for? If I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro, sorry.
So like taking that, I guess, that gym, does it like answer that question? Does it answer that question of like the balance of aspiration and
always
what you was just talking about? Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But that only resonated with me because that's the fucking shoe I fit.
Yeah.
That's just for me, nigga.
Yeah, I feel you. I
sat there was like, okay, that motherfucker fit real nicely for me.
Also,
like, you know,
God is not the author of confusion.
Boom.
When he make it plain to you, that vision is plain to you. God not gonna confuse his children. I don't mean to get overly spiritual, but at the end of the day, everything tracks back to that word for me. And I feel like when God plants something inside of you, he's not going to confuse you. The only confusion comes is when we accept the devil's lies or we accept our own lies.
That's right.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's right.
1,000%.
Going back to that question that this was a couple questions ago, I guess, or points. I think to circumvent literally, I guess ways or where to go with that making money literally is circumventing, which is through AI. That's the way that I think that will be the next way. I'm not a big advocate of it, but it's happening. People are signing multi-million deals off of it. And there's AI artists coming out of it. And the reason I'm saying that is because from a very surface level of looking at it, it's less work to get more. And I think AI, honestly, in short, that's kind of what that is. Or at least it expedites things from experience. Because you don't have to go to the booth.
It's two different angles to that.
It is. I'm just looking at the question of saying, how can people monetize? Because you gotta think, we doing all this stuff. You paying for studio time, you paying to travel there, you paying for mixing the master. I'm just saying a very old fashioned way of making music.
And I get it. All I'm saying is it just depends on how you look at things. Right?
Okay, so that's the one way. What's the other way you seen it?
I gotta say two different. Because I agree with you partially because of just me being a human, right? Mm-hmm. So me being a human, if I could never allow somebody to write for me or something to write for me. Yeah. Writing is where my passion lies. Right. I'm huge in writing. That's my art form. That's my work. That's where I feel like I'm an expert in. Is writing in any capacity that looks, I write.
Before you get there,
I don't go to AI for writing at all.
I know. But before you get there, on the receiving end, is that the bar as well? Yes. On the receiving end, like
as a person that's a writer, yes.
But so as an R&B fan, that couldn't be as
we can't. Right? I cannot compare myself to a person that's an AI writer versus a writer.
Right. But what about artists you love that other people wrote?
I can't compare, nor will I respect it the same. That's just what it is. Now.
But you like a lot of music, I'm sure, where other people are writing.
That probably are AI writers. I'm not.
That's why I'm saying on the receiving. I know I'm not really questioning you on if you would do such thing.
No. But I get what your question is. Yeah. So this is the double-edged sword aspect of it. Because I am a business guy at the same time. I really
business is the way that it gets to niggas, man. That's the way that matters, bro. But I know it does, bro. That is almost gospel for men, bro.
This is why it does. So it was this thing where Elon Musk was talking on Joe Rogan's show, bro, and he was like, "Nigga, you got to think about this shit." And it's not even business; it's survival.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
He said, "Nigga, the only way that I see us being able to integrate and survive in this shit is by joining."
Yeah. I'm not gonna say the only way, but I mean, nigga, for a mass.
How else will you do it if you cannot integrate into the system?
I'm trying to keep the context of music though. I'm keeping the context of music though. If you
music or anything.
All right, tell me the live version of.
The reason why I say.
Tell me the live version of artificial intelligent music.
I'm gonna talk about music. What is the main thing that that people trip off of? They trip off of what? In music.
In rap. You talking about writing?
In music, rap, whatever.
No other genre trips off of writing.
It's being able to do what?
You talking about writing, right?
In music, just this music period.
What
when
do
it
they
comes
trip
to
off?
music and AI, what is the main thing that we would trip off of? Like, period.
Nobody's doing the work for real. It's somebody. It's a computer.
To upload that music as fast as you can. Is being able to. You
don't have to be talented.
Content as much as you can.
If
you are up against AI, bro. Yeah. You are not going to be able to do it unless you're able to join it. You have to be able to utilize those tools.
Mm-hmm. And music, I would disagree wholeheartedly. What do you mean? You don't have to use, bro. It's people right now still. Are you using it, my nigga?
No,
I'm not either.
Not at all.
Like, I don't even. If I'm walking in the barbershop or anywhere where I'm having a conversation with anybody that's doing music, which I'm very well in these spaces. It's not, the numbers are still low right now. Now, we're talking about years to come. I'm saying, what does artificial intelligent music look like in a live context?
What does it look like?
Going to shows, concerts, right?
Something that you
look like?
Cannot distinguish from reality.
Nigga, all right. They did the hologram already in Tupac. That shit looked like it was what it was. A hologram. It wasn't no real person, my nigga. You gonna be out there with robots?
It's so goddamn far from what we can truly understand.
Right.
To where within the next 2 years, and this is what I'm gonna leave.
You going too far with the other stuff. You gotta stay in music though.
In music,
yeah.
Well, we will not be able to fathom
musically. Yes, you already can right now.
How to monopolize? How to not even monopolize, but monetize? How the fuck we can literally survive off of what's going on, because there's a music artist, a female black. I don't even know if she's black, but I know
she's black.
AI
talking about the chick that signed a deal,
multi-million-dollar deal.
That just signed.
That shit is ass though. I ain't gonna lie. Have you listened to the album?
She asked, "Do you got a multi-million-dollar deal?"
No, I don't.
I don't.
I wouldn't want it behind that though.
All right, so my whole point is,
I'm a person of principle. I wouldn't want it behind that.
Yo, ego, pride aside, let's be real about what's really going on.
But I was able to distinguish, like you saying, like there won't be a.
It's going to only go. It's only
so with the traditional artists, I'm saying will the traditional artists be extinct? That's what it seems like. I'm pulling from what you're saying.
Yes.
And that's why I disagree.
You do not integrate into what's going on. You're gonna have
it can be a tool.
No. You go because that's
it can be a tool.
I'm gonna drop it down. I'm gonna break it down even more. Right now, only 1% of artists are at the top. Do you agree with that? Yes or no? We got 7 billion plus people on Earth. There's only 1% of those people that really make money off of music.
That are artists, yeah.
It's really
not
less
many
than
at all.
that.
It's not, bro. It's slim to none, basically.
Okay. So my whole point is when AI gets in, it's going to even be worse.
You saying it's not going to be many people making money now?
What I'm saying is it's going to be worse. Y'all, everything is a numbers game, bro. We have to stick to what's really going on. We have to understand that 100,000 people that make 100,000 or more is only 10% of the world. People that make over 250 is probably 5 to 3% of the world. People that make $1 million is even less. Like, we have to understand the numbers to everything.
What was the correlation though to you saying it'll be less people making more money when AI rises? I guess what was the correlation of the original artist extinction?
Bro, listen, as AI rise, there's only going to be few if we do not integrate. Most people are not going to integrate it. No, just like how most people aren't successful, most people aren't going. Just how, nigga, we are privy to information in this world. Right now, we have
literally
access
in the palm of our hand
to everything, and most people in this world do not utilize it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 30 billion times worse as AI evolves.
Yeah. So you
that's
saying
how that correlates.
But I'm saying, and you're saying in music, you're saying most people are not going to do that, so most of them will fall to the wayside. Oh. Is that what you're saying?
Most people in this world are not going to correlate with it. Definitely, if we're going to and decrease this niche into music, it's going to even be worse, bro. We're not going to know how to even navigate in the space. And that's just what it is. So, I got a friend, right? I met at the gym. I got a friend that I met at the gym. I got beat.
Go ahead. Okay. It's good. We got to wrap up, though. This month too long.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, let's do what you want to do, bro.
So we can wrap up right now. Before you get out.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't got too much to say. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I really
too
gotta
long.
use the bathroom.
It's too long, man.
Oh yeah, damage,
man.
damage control.
Nigga, crazy.
What
He start yelling out anything.
I was trying to tap
Yeah, we ain't gotta have no major.
God damn it.
Yeah, man. Closing remarks, man. 2025 has been a good show, man. Episode 25. I didn't say that at the beginning. But yeah, man, feel good to be live back in the building. You know, Tina Carter in the building, Nick Moss, Anna Victoria,